Right, I think we're good. I think we are live. I believe so. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the Football Chat Live. It is time for some Bundesliga action. It's certainly been a while since we've covered the German League. In fact, have we ever?
No.
Covered the Bundesliga? No. That's our first on TFC Live tonight. Bundesliga action is Bayern Munich versus Bayer Leverkusen. Two teams who I have to say have been underperforming pre-season expectations, but we'll get into all of that and all the build-up stuff in a few minutes when Harry joins me once he's made sure that we're actually live and stuff. But welcome everyone to the stream. It is great to be live. It's good to be back. It's only been, a few days? It is a 7:30 kickoff, yes. How long were we last live?
We were live on Monday for England.
Oh, of course, yeah.
That
I forget
was
it's international, isn't it?
That one.
And we go straight from 2 weeks with just 2 streams to a weekend of 3. And then next week back with 4 in a week. So, very exciting times. But yeah, hello everyone. We've got Lona, we've got Luigi, we've got XZ, we've got everyone. We've got a load of people in
The whole
stream
world,
chat tonight. So yeah, welcome guys.
People.
Luigi's back from last stream, so it's Lona. I think it will be a draw. Interesting, Luigi. XS just said hello there, can hear and see the stream. Always good to know.
I mean, a draw would definitely put.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? Sorry.
I was going to say, you've just
A draw would
stopped.
definitely put Dortmund and Union Berlin in the front seat for the title. But obviously, they play each other, don't they, soon? Very soon.
Union Berlin and Dortmund, yeah, but more importantly, next Saturday is Bayern versus Dortmund. Now, if that is on TV, we'll be joining you next Saturday for that one, which we're hoping it is. At the moment, Sky haven't sorted out their broadcasting on Sky Sports Mix, so you never know what's going to be on. But if it is on, we will be covering that one, so join us there. Come on, Bayer Leverkusen.
I think everyone kind of is a Bayer Leverkusen supporter.
Yeah.
Because I think
Unless you're a Bayern fan,
Yeah.
you want someone different to win the
We
league.
all want someone different to win the league. We all want Bayern to drop points.
This
So.
Bundesliga is not a bad league, and the thing is, but what Dortmund have is a lot of fans. People who are football fans, it's the kind of hipster thing to support Borussia Dortmund. Everyone's got a Dortmund shirt. Everyone loves a bit of Dortmund. Everyone's used Dortmund on FIFA. Everyone loved Jadon Sancho when he was there. Everyone loved Haaland when he was there. It's just a club that has a lot of support from elsewhere, whereas Bayern, because they're so dominant, are just a bit of like a PSG.
Yeah.
People don't like them because they are dominant. Yeah, you've got Bayern fans, of course, and neutrals will enjoy watching them play, but I don't think they convince as many neutrals as say a Dortmund do, because that is just it's a cool thing, isn't it, to
PSG,
like Dortmund.
for example, like when Los Lille obviously won the title 2 years ago, everyone loved it because it wasn't PSG. I feel this year is looking like it could be the best year for one other, the best year for one, not the best year, sorry, the best opportunity for another team to win it. Bayern are already on the back foot. And Dortmund and Berlin look very, very good at the moment.
I was going to say, in a year where we've got a World Cup interrupting the season, the domestic leagues look ridiculously good. I mean, the Premier League right now, couldn't tell you who's going to win. It could be any of the top 7, realistically. If Liverpool could still come through if they can get their act together. Chelsea could still be in the title fight if they can get their act together. So I really don't know who's going to win any of the leagues. You look at Bundesliga, of course, as we're talking about tonight. There's a big spread of who could win it there. Same in Serie A. You've got about 900 teams that are fighting for the title, and then Benevento at the bottom. So, yeah. And then, what are the other leagues? La Liga?
Yeah.
I mean, not uncompetitive at the moment.
But again, I think the upcoming games for the Bundesliga are actually massive. Because say Dortmund beat Bayern and beat Union Berlin, they're in a really good position. But say Bayern win tonight, Bayern beat Dortmund, and then Berlin and Dortmund draw, suddenly Bayern are right back in there. But then, as you said, we've still got Hoffenheim and Freiburg to count for in that as well.
I do like this. TFC with every other league, we want someone else to win the league. TFC with the Prem, we want Chelsea to win the league, no matter if they win it 10 times in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
but it's because it's our native league, isn't it? We're born in England. We watch the Premier League. We have a team that we support in the Premier League. Whereas if you're a German, like if you live in Germany, you love the Bundesliga, and then obviously if you're a Dortmund fan, you don't want it, but a Bayern fan would want them to win the league every year. But yeah, from a neutral perspective, obviously the Premier League, you don't want Chelsea winning every year, but you do have that bias. as a Chelsea fan. So, yeah.
I also think
That's where the difference lies.
The difference of being obviously in England is that City have dominated for years, right? But I don't want just any other team to win it. Like, I don't want to see a Man United or a Tottenham or an Arsenal or a Liverpool win the league.
Yeah, or a City, no one cares.
Exactly. If they've got 4 fans, no one's going to boast about it. No one's going to celebrate it. Whereas, the amount of people I know that are Arsenal fans, Tottenham fans, Liverpool fans that are just going to have a go at me, and if I'm looking through social media, it's all Liverpool winning the league or Tottenham winning the league, it annoys me.
Indeed. But yeah, Lona's going 1-1. So yeah, I mean, let's have a look at that Bundesliga table then. As we've mentioned, Union Berlin, top of the league. We did do a podcast on them a few weeks back. That actually performed very, very well. I think it got over 200 views or very close to in the end. So yeah, thanks for the support on that. But they sit top of the league right now, 2 points ahead of Borussia Dortmund in second, who are on 15 points. Freiburg are third on 14. Hoffenheim fourth on 13. Bayern Munich fifth in the league on 12 points. 5 points off Union Berlin.
Wow.
Tonight could be a big moment. If Bayern Munich are to lose tonight, 8 points is a big gap to make up. And obviously a team like Bayern can make that up. But it's a big thing to make up. Big gap to make up. But yeah, of course, Bayer Leverkusen, their opponents tonight, we're not just focusing on Bayern, though of course they are the big team. Leverkusen, 1 place off of the relegation zone.
It's fair to say they want points fast because they've got a good team.
15th in the league, 5 points to their name. They're joint on points with 16th Stuttgart and 17th Wolfsburg. Interesting that, isn't it? That 3 big teams there. Leverkusen, Stuttgart, Wolfsburg, all in the relegation area. And then Schalke 14th, Hertha 13th. The Bundesliga table is sensational this year. Yeah, they've got VfL Bosch on, but if you ignore them, Leipzig then 12th. And then you have the teams that are usually fighting out the bottom, sitting in that lower to mid table area. You've got lower top 10 mid table area. You've got Augsburg, you've got Werder Bremen, you've got Cologne, you've got Mainz, and then you get into the clubs like Eintracht Frankfurt and Gladbach that are usually fighting around that UCL spots. But yeah, it's quite interesting. Union Berlin are the best defence in the league, and Schröder Becker is in firing form to get the goals required to take first place. Well, yeah, if you saw our video on him, he is the highest the player who's overperforming their XG by the greatest amount. I think it's a 3 point something, maybe 4 point something XG overperformance. Absolutely insane from him. And yeah, it just demonstrates that, well, to be fair, all of Union's attackers have a high XG overperformance. So it's interesting to see that even though Union aren't creating the greatest chances ever, their strikers are very clinical. It does, imply, however, that this performance level cannot be maintained.
Yeah.
But you never know. Do you have a dog?
No.
No. Sorry to disappoint, Lona, we do not have a dog. Tony is the best player in the world. Well, there was the leaked Ballon d'Or list, wasn't there? Have you seen this? Sadio Mane was second behind Karim Benzema, Vinicius Junior third. I'll see if I can find it very quickly before we get into the lineups. But I found it quite interesting.
It's fair to say, I think we have said this before, that Mane has not replaced what Lewandowski brought at Bayern, and I think that's one of the main reasons.
Yeah.
That after 7 games, it's very unusual that Bayern Munich find themselves 5 points adrift of the top of the league.
Yeah, so this list was found with the point scoring for the Ballon d'Or. Quite interesting. Benzema, obviously, you'd expect him to take it. So this does make a lot of sense. Salah 4th, Lewandowski 5th. Interesting one. Obviously, we're talking about Bayern tonight. That's where he was at least most of what would count towards this Ballon d'Or. Then Mbappe 6th. So elevated, isn't it? Just because it's French. But yeah, you got players like Haaland's 11th, Ronaldo's down to 12th, Messi not even making the list, from what I can see. Yeah, no Messi, which is interesting, considering obviously it's the French Football Awards and no Lionel Messi. But yeah, interesting to see. Should we get into the lineups tonight then? Obviously talk about the game that's actually happening.
Yes.
Gary has asked thoughts on the new All-Star games between the top leagues.
It'd be great.
Is that a thing? Because I've seen more and more people talking about it. I know that the All-Star League, the All-Star Premier League game was suggested. Is there going to be an All-Star game between the top leagues? I mean, that makes sense, wouldn't it?
A
league and play a Premier League.
They will do it for charity.
Because I think if you take the top, I'd make it top 5 leagues. Like everyone plays everyone.
Yeah.
And then maybe the top 2 play in a final, or something like that. It'd probably work better if there was a tournament tree, but I don't think adding the Eredivisie is really going to add much to the tournament. I'd rather everyone play everyone and then final, maybe.
Yeah. But I think I really don't know. I think Bayern's problem, back to Bayern obviously, is that obviously they lose tonight. They're already 5 points adrift. They're in real trouble. And
5 points isn't insurmountable though, let's be honest. This is Bayern Munich.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying they drop points tonight, they lose, and then Dortmund win, and they lose. If they lose this weekend, Dortmund win, that then becomes 7 points adrift of Dortmund. If Dortmund then beat them on next week, that's then 10 points adrift of Dortmund.
Yeah.
So I know it's early days, but to be 10 points off your rivals, that's a big amount.
Yeah, so looking at that Bayern fixtures, as you mentioned, they've got Leverkusen, Dortmund, then it's Freiburg.
Exactly, and then Hoffenheim.
And then Hoffenheim, who are low, considering where they should be. Fourth, aren't they?
Yeah, I was going to say.
Sorry, I'm getting mixed up between Hoffenheim and Hertha. So what a tough run that is.
That's what I'm saying.
Mainz, Hertha, Werder, nice little run after that. And then Schalke goes into the World Cup.
This next run of Leverkusen, Dortmund, Freiburg, Hoffenheim, they could realistically
come away with nothing.
Even 3 points. 3 points tonight. That could be all they get.
Yeah. Most interesting, isn't it? Right, should we get into lineups then? For tonight's game, we're of course at the Allianz Arena. And unfortunately it's on Sky Sports Mix, so we don't actually get any coverage until the game.
I'm being really put off by this.
Until the game, about 10 minutes before kick off. Yeah, I know, it's hard when you've got, we're watching wheelchair rugby, which I wasn't even aware was a thing.
No.
But it's well fascinating and it's distracting me as I'm trying to talk.
Like a minute ago, one of the wheels fell off the wheelchair.
I was going to say, it's so exciting. But that Bayern Munich team then, of course, to face Bayer Leverkusen tonight. Manuel Neuer, captain between the sticks. It's a back four of Benjamin Pavard, Upamecano, Matthias de Ligt, of course, recently signed. Well, about 3 months ago now, but relatively recent. And then Alphonso Davies.
XZ said that Bayern have scored the most goals in the league. So why are they struggling so much defensively? Because that defence, on paper, is one of the best defences in the world.
Well, also let's look at this this midfield four. Müller at right midfield, apparently. Musiala left midfield. Sabitzer and Kimmich as your midfield two. Sane and Mane up front. I imagine this is not how they're lining up. No. This doesn't look like their team. 4-4-2. Say more of a 4-2-3-1, but football have it as a 4-4-2. I imagine it's not. But then let's look at that Bayer Leverkusen team that have been underperforming, it has to be said. Of course, Radecki in goal, also a captain, interesting. Captain's goalkeepers fighting off against each other. And then Kosunu, Tar, Tabsoba and Bakary, your back four. It is a pivot in the 4-2-3-1 here of Demirbe and Andrich, Frimpong on the right, Diaby on the left, Hudson-Odoi in attacking mid, and Patrick Schick leads the line. Can I just say, that is an insane attacking force there. Hudson, you'd ideally have on the wing, but equally, he's been performing a lot better in that attacking mid role, especially against Atletico Madrid the other week, when they managed to claim that victory, I believe it was.
Against a big win against a big side.
Yeah, Frimpong on that right wing looked very impressive. Diaby, we know how his pace can affect games, and on the counter they should be strong. And Patrick Schick,
as well.
Someone who it's not really worked out for him his career, but he's still a good striker. I mean, he went to, it was Leipzig, wasn't it? Yeah. He's been to Rome, he's been to RB Leipzig. It's not really worked out. He's now been at Leverkusen a few seasons, since 2020. 41 goals, 77 appearances.
Yeah.
It doesn't scream clinical, and 2 goals and 7 this year. You'd be wanting a few more to try and boost Leverkusen up the league, but it's not been a bad performance from him in a Leverkusen shirt. If he could find 1 or 2 goals tonight, that could be the difference.
I do think it could be high scoring tonight. Both attacks are very good. As we said, Leverkusen.
But both defences look strong.
Schick, Hudson-Odoi, Frimpong, Diaby. Bayern Munich with obviously Mane, Sané, Müller, and the man I'm really looking forward to seeing tonight is Jamal Musiala.
You've not even mentioned their biggest threat, I'd argue.
Obviously, their top scorer this season.
Their top goal scorer.
Phenomenal against England on Monday. I'm really looking forward
to seeing the 19-year-old. I'd say he's one of the most underrated talents. Six games this season, only 5 of them starts, by the way. 4 goals, 1 assist, a 7.66 average football rating. Do you think he's on the same level as Jude Bellingham?
Different positions.
You reckon?
Different positions.
I know Musiala operates sometimes as a winger.
More attacking, and he can back in the wing. Very hard to judge. Very hard. And they play obviously in the same leagues, but Musiala's come through Bayern Academy, Bellingham started for Birmingham, so
Yeah.
it's hard.
But
it's hard
equally,
to
do you
say.
not think that then gives Bellingham an advantage in a way that he's actually played more minutes? He's
Yeah.
been at Birmingham where he was a
I
starting
think they're
player,
both exceptional.
and then he went to Dortmund, who obviously give a lot of chance to their youth. Whereas Bayern, I mean, you get the odd few. You get a Philipp Lahm, a
Yeah.
Joshua Kimmich, but you don't get loads that come through the Bayern Munich because they are an unstoppable force. There's not much of a chance for young players to break through. So I think it's a credit to Jamal Musiala that he's broken through to the side. I also think it's somewhat fortunate that, you know, certain players, like the way that their squad is at the moment, there's not like players that play in his positions.
Yeah.
But yeah, interesting to see. It's nice to see more English players overseas. What, Bellingham? And obviously, Hudson-Odoi tonight on.
Yeah.
He's on loan at the moment.
And I guess you got Tomori, Abraham.
I did see a Hudson-Odoi interview the other day, which I found quite interesting. He was talking about how he was so happy at Bayern Leverkusen, how he never really got a chance to get regular first 2 minutes at Chelsea.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, because you consistently refuse to go out on loan.
Yeah.
Your agent, your brother, by the way, completely refused to let him go out on
family
loan.
agents never have your like
Harry Kane's brother's quality. He has his own office where he just sits by himself for his one client. His
What
quality.
does he do? Does he just sit there doing nothing all day?
I don't know. I mean, I presume he doesn't go in his office
obviously,
much.
Adrian Rabiot, he's had his career ruined because of his
Yeah.
his mum and what she wants, and
Yeah.
that's less of her being his agent. It's more just her being. his
Well,
mum.
apparently she's hard to negotiate with.
I was gonna say, she probably wants a
Which
clause
makes sense
for
because
herself.
I was going to say she's going to have a personal motive. Whereas someone like Amino Raiola is going to go, well, I've got about 100
I
clients.
was gonna say, I don't
Haaland's bringing me in about £1 million a week.
So you can only give me £1,000. No.
Yeah.
This is point one, mate. Ryan Gravenberch, what a waste. Such a good footballer at Ajax, such a good talent. He was linked with Prem sides, Serie A sides, Bayern, PSG. He's gone to Bayern, he's played absolutely no football, and if he doesn't get... He's one of those people that, if he's going to sit on Bayern for the whole season, sit at Bayern, on the Bayern bench for Bayern for the next 2 years, he's going to throw away all that potential.
Do you not, if you're like a Chelsea or a Manchester United, just table a cheeky 20 mil bid?
Yeah.
See what
I think Ten Hag in January.
Get him to try and force
If
that move
Gravenberch's
through.
unhappy and hasn't played any football once we're into January,
Even if it's just a loan,
yeah,
that'd be big. A
loan
big
option
loan
to
move.
buy, I think. Just grab a
Yeah.
deal in there.
Equally, we've seen how Chelsea's loan moves for central midfielders have worked out. Zakaria's not even got on the pitch yet. I know it's only been a few weeks, and then Sowell's what?
But again, that was a Tuchel.
Played about 9
Zacharias
minutes.
a Tuchel signing. Potter don't want any of him. Potter don't want
Maybe
a boom.
Gravenberch under Potter. Bellissimo.
Yeah, but we're not, are we?
Why not?
Because we're going to buy Billy Gilmore back for
No.
double
What we're going to
price.
do is we're going to sell Kai Havertz to become a world beater, and then we're going to get Gravenberch and Goretzka.
That'd be not bad, to be fair.
That'd be interesting, wouldn't it?
Yeah, depends what they do.
Especially if we're getting Kunku.
Yeah.
But yeah, man's like Akil, hello, folks. Hello, Akil. Great to see you again. And Colin Flan, welcome to the stream. Aloha to you too. Wasted talent should be loaned or sold to a team that needs a midfielder like Liverpool, United, or Chelsea.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much just reiterating what we're saying here. I can't see why he thought that Bayern would be a good move.
No, all the clubs interested.
How you're gonna remove a Kimmich, a Sabitzer, a Goretzka, a Muller from that team?
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
Yeah.
What's that, Gary? Who?
Gravenberch.
Ryan
Ryan Gravenberch. Ajax. Talent.
Ajax central midfielder. He's Dutch. For some reason, I
he's
thought
Dutch.
For some reason, now I thought Dutch meant German, and was trying to think of what Hollandish
Right.
was.
Louis van Gaal is ruining this Dutch side.
Why?
He's also now told Tim Krul that he's not coming to the World Cup
Why?
because Tim Krul refused to do a penalty training with the Dutch side.
Well, you should have just done the penalty training.
Yeah.
That's my thought, but
I think he got travelled all the way out. He got taken on international duty for nothing, and all they said was, right, we're going to do some penalty training today.
Yeah.
And he's gone, nah, I'm not doing that. You've dragged me all the way out to Holland to do some penalty training. No thanks.
equally, why would he go to the World Cup if?
You know what I'm saying? But it would have been his last. So you'd think that's Tim Krul last Euro.
Yeah, but if he's if he doesn't want to go to, like, I love Tim Krul, but if he doesn't want to go to Holland international duty and then be a backup them, I'm sure he doesn't care.
Yeah.
Enough. Do you two play football? I used to. He still does. That's why he's not here tomorrow morning. It will just be me for a good portion of the stream. Then hopefully you will join us eventually. Yeah. We were gonna have a guest on. Unfortunately, he can't make it. He's working, so it's just me tomorrow morning. So yeah, tune in. Live from 12 o'clock, should be a good stream. And I need some of you guys to talk to. If not, I'm going to be very, very lonely.
Treasure, tune in tomorrow and talk to him.
Yeah, please talk to me tomorrow morning. The only game that Gravenberch just played more than 45 minutes in was a cup game where he got a goal and an assist.
And
exactly.
Let me guess,
brilliant play.
Against like some pub team?
Probably. And yeah, they're also now running through the Bundesliga table as well, probably discussing it. We have now got coverage, and we've only got 8 minutes till kick-off. So we'll probably get into some predictions. What are we thinking? Well, first of all, I'm going to tell the people in chat, make sure to get your predictions in chat. And after that, we'll discuss what do you think of Nkunku to Chelsea. But in the meantime, predictions, Harry, what are you thinking?
Big game tonight for both sides. Just because I want it to happen, I'm going to say 2-2.
Ooh.
I think Leverkusen take an early lead. Bayern Munich to then level and then go ahead, and then Leverkusen to level it late on. Well, not late on, but later on. I'm going to go... It doesn't have 4-4-2.
It is a 4-4-2 tonight.
That is
It is a 4-4-2.
Really
according to both Sky Sport. Well, this is actually the Bundesliga graphics, so yeah. 4-4-2.
So I'll say goal scorers for Bayern will be Sané and Musiala. And goal scorers for Leverkusen will be Hudson-Odoi and... Who do I fancy with a goal? I'm going to go... Not Haradecki. With Patrick Schick. Go on then.
Yeah, I'm also thinking of Patrick Schick goal. I think it's going to be an early one. But then Bayern's got to score 5. So it's going to be Bayern Munich 5, Bayer Leverkusen 1. I really want this to be a brilliant game, but it's Bayern Munich. They're going to tear them apart. Let's all be honest. Like, as much as we want them to drop points and keep this really interesting, they're going to be right up there. They're going to bat out of Leverkusen. Like, Leverkusen out of form. It's going to be 5-1. But hopefully now I've jinxed it.
How crap are our graphics? The La Liga ones, the Bundesliga ones are perfect. Premier League, rubbish.
Well, Premier League don't have graphics, do they? They're Sky graphics. This is the Bundesliga and the Liga do their own graphics, and then
who watches
sell them
from
to
the Premier League thing?
Mm.
And even they're not very good.
If you watch like the American coverage, they have Premier League graphics, and they're good. But obviously, we get Sky graphics.
I love when Sky Sports use like the MLS, and what they have to do is they have to blur and put boxes over all the American
like NBC and stuff.
They have to hide it all. They have to blur out and put boxes over all the American sponsors and things.
Then some bloke called Dick Richardson comes comes on the screen and starts screaming, "Hey guys, we're in for the soccer tonight. MLS Live." Liga graphics are amazing. They certainly are. XS.
And also, I mean, this light show as well. You don't get this in the Premier League.
You certainly
don't. Get venues like this in the Premier League.
No, I want. This is what I want at Chelsea.
Well, this is all. The biggest thing you got like this is Tottenham.
But they don't. They have
nothing like lights or fans, so it's not the same.
Wee.
Or trophies.
I'll talk with you tomorrow. Thank you, Chelsea fan. I'm glad you're going to be here at least. Kvaratskhelia market value is ridiculous. Market value graph is ridiculous. In 3 months, it's gone from 13 mil to 31 mil. Yeah, well, it demonstrates the rise in knowledge of him. Like, people didn't know who he was a few months ago. He's joined Napoli, started to kill it, and yeah. But obviously, if you played Football Manager, you already know about Kavicha Kvaratskhelia. So, yeah. Who is goalkeeper for which team? Neuer or Hradecki? I love Hradecki. I love goalkeepers, man. The Poland goal with Szczesny and Fabianski.
The finish.
There's nothing that rhymes. Dinish. What are you going to say? Diminish. America doesn't get Premier League graphics. Other parts of the world do, but not the US. Oh, sorry. I was going to say America gets Sky graphics now. Because NBC and Sky now owned by the same company. They even get clips of Neville and Carragher on their coverage now. That is so disappointing. I want some guy who's only just googled what soccer is.
Let's go, guys! It's soccer time. It's
Yeah.
the San Jose Raptors versus the LA Galaxy.
It's Manchester Blue versus Manchester Red in the English Premier
We're not
Division.
taking the piss out of America. No, we are taking the piss out of
That's
America.
exactly what we're doing.
But it's just It's just banter. So we're not taking the piss. We're not.
I mean, there's some really knowledgeable people out there, obviously, who are American, but it's more funny to laugh at the ones
And the
like the
people
guy
they
who
know.
was auctioning that Christian Pulisic shirt.
You know, I call him LeBron James of soccer.
Everyone's favourite central midfielder, Pulisic.
Yeah, everyone's favourite centre midfielder. He's up there with like some Ronaldo and Lionel Messi.
He is, to be fair, the best player ever.
Oh dear, teams now.
Who's your
coming to
favourite
town.
player, says Lona?
LeBron James
All
of
time?
soccer.
All
Christian
time,
Pulisic.
it's a tough one. It's a tough one. I'd have to say Drogba, I reckon.
Zola.
It's a very difficult one. Because you have like generations, but even then, football's more about the teams rather than the individuals. Like, I love Mason Mount now, I love Kai Havertz now, but I love the team.
I think Zola and
I
Terry.
don't love individuals.
Right. John Terry,
Fair
because
enough.
I like him.
In terms of someone who doesn't play for a club I support, I'd have to say Jadon Sancho. But he did play for Dortmund, and I loved him when he played for Dortmund. And now, even though I know he's at United and stuff, and obviously don't want United to do well, I still like to see him do well.
Lahm.
Philip
Philip
Lahm,
Lahm.
yeah, fair enough.
Love that.
He was an absolute gent.
And the fact he didn't get
Yeah, I was
sent,
gonna
he
say.
never got sent off.
You know, he once went 14 months without committing a foul.
I know, it's ridiculous.
I mean, how?
No man in the crowd there, that's not bad.
He can't
Why
go
was I
14 seconds.
No, I don't make
committing a
fouls. I
foul.
don't make many fouls. Hans-Dieter Flick is watching tonight.
I mean, I imagine he's watching for the German national team, not just fancy watching a bit of Bayern.
Might well. Chelsea.
What about Lamps? Yeah, I just love Drogba more.
Alright. Gary, calm down.
Must be up your list as Chelsea fans. I do have I believe it's 08 or 06 Frank Lampard England away shirt that was actually hung up here while we were covering
Lamps will,
the England games in the summer.
JT Lamps
I've
will
got to put it
always
up
be up
recently.
there as well.
Yeah.
Iron Robin, and not just because he played for Chelsea, but also, he's just an absolute class player as well.
Class player, yeah. I'd have to say also, a bit of a rogue one, Roberto Carlos. We watched him at Soccer Aid in
Yes, we did.
2019, 2018, something like that, at Stamford Bridge. And even though he's old now, techiest player on the pitch.
Yeah.
And I know Drogba was there as well, which was very exciting.
Love
but
that. They get the
I have to say,
mascots to carry out
stunned
the
by
linesman's
Carlos.
flag.
That makes sense.
Just a little thing that makes it look.
Probably earn a bit more money.
Yeah. I also think, what was I say? Some players that have like moved clubs for me have kind of dropped a little bit. The legends Czech's a bit different because he only went to Arsenal for a bit, but obviously Lamp only went to City for about a couple of months, so I'm not really bothered about that. But like Willian went to Arsenal and he actually did well. He's not allowed to do that. Whereas Czech just went to kind of retire.
He wasn't willing well at Arsenal.
He got 3 assists on his debut and then did nothing else.
Yeah, exactly.
Fabregas, was magic. Oh, Fabregas.
Yeah.
is magic.
XZ Kramaric own club, Bellingham other club. Some great shouts there. I love Andre Kramaric, to be fair. We've got a Hoffenheim fan, right? Yeah, it's Kramaric's club. I've not completely butchered that. So that fourth in the Bundesliga must be very exciting. But yeah, and then Bellingham other club. I also love Vichy Bellingham. I love him at Chelsea. You alright there?
Yes. I just looked at got a microphone
You're stunned.
in the referee. This is great.
I got Chelsea top with Dogba name on
Ryan
it.
Steeler.
I also have a Chelsea shirt with Didier Drogba on the back of it. We should pick one up from Classic Football Shirts.
I've got
Not a sponsorship, they're just brilliant.
I've got Zola.
You do have a same, yeah. Fair enough. Right, we should now have kick-off for this game.
Wow. The Leverkusen manager's hair is very, very slick.
Sorry, I just missed it because I was just in the whole Luton line-up throughout.
Luton.
Which, if this game wasn't on, we would be covering that right now. What a game that'll be. I'll be keeping tabs. Up the mighty Hatters, come on.
Wherever you may be, nobody wants to come to your county.
Right, it's a city. That would have worked. I don't know why you went for county.
I forgot what it was, to be honest.
The whole county. But yeah. Oh, to be fair, that is very slick back hair. They just went cut back to it.
Right. We should have kickoff.
Well, we should, yes. Bayern Munich going to get us underway here, must say.
Nice colourful ball.
Love that Bayern kit. Don't like Bayern. Love the kit though. Anyway, we do not have kickoff for this game here in the Bundesliga. Bayern Munich versus Bayer Leverkusen. What game this should be.
That was
not. Alright. See you in a few... So I'll see you in 10 minutes, XZ. Oh, 10 seconds.
Oh.
Okay.
9, 8, 7, 6.
Meccano. Tries to go out wide.
Right. Here we go.
Here come Bayern now. It's a great challenge from the left back. I'm going to have to keep up with some of these names now. Obviously, most of Bayern's what I know. Trying to work out what the 4-4-2 is tonight as well. But yeah. Musiala brought it down well, but absolutely thumped clear by Jonathan Tah.
The T in the crowd. Look at that, the white T. Is that
Oh.
on purpose, or is that like... They look like...
It's the T-Mobile, isn't it?
I know, they look like... what's that group?
Let's not mention that.
No, they don't.
Don't think they're a great segue.
They do.
They look more like nuns you could have gone for, but no. Let's go for the cult.
Well, they do.
Delete. Davies and Meccano's down.
What's that manager? Because it's Hull,
does seem to be in quite a lot of pain.
Who was the Hull manager?
Hull took over, didn't they? This summer.
Yeah, who was the Hull manager that did his half-time teasers on the pitch? That was brilliant. I love that.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I
know the full order on the pitch. Players.
Ivankovic.
No,
I don't know.
don't think so, but I'd be wrong.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
1 minute 40 in. Patrick Schick has been fouled, or something's happened to him. Meccano has been fouled.
All right. No, I did mention that one. He's been down for a few minutes.
Oh, okay. He's died. Is it? Oh, the Bayern fans are going to mend. They're not the Bayern fans. They're the Bayern. No, I don't know. They're both wearing red. It's really confusing.
But neither team is actually wearing red.
Say one's in dark red and one's in white.
This is not the Bayern home shirt, obviously.
No.
But why are they wearing it then? Is it a centenary shirt? Because this is not a away shirt, is it?
No.
They've got the black one.
They just wear red because the other team are in white.
I'm fairly sure this is a centenary shirt or something.
That's a good term in Sani.
It's Musiala now breaking down the right. Ball in, Sabitzer! And there's the first. It's only took him 2.5 minutes. So they found a first. Leroy Sané, ball in from Musiala. Goal from Leroy Sané. Bayern Munich 1, Bayer Leverkusen 0.
How?
Do you make much money from your channel? Well, you need to get us to 1k subs first before we can start earning any money. But yeah, if you want to help us out, make sure to subscribe now. And we've already got a goal here in the Bundesliga game. Musiala into Sane. Sane, brilliant touch, brilliant finish. It's a long way back for Bayer Leverkusen now, and a good start for the reigning champions.
A long way back. We're 2 minutes in. They're 1-0 down.
What is? They're 1-0 down to Bayern Munich, mate. They're not coming back.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, that is not the start that Bayer Leverkusen were hoping for.
No, I can't imagine it.
Oh, hang on. Oh, Musiala. Oh, wow. Oh, he's still got it. Bayern are come forward for a second already. This one's going to run out.
About the first one yet. Calm down. Calm down, man. You're too good.
Yeah, Miliers, mate. Look at that brand name. Unnamed brand hoodie is what you're looking for there, Gary. I don't know who that is. Is it an ass?
I am sub. Yeah, I know, Loner. I was just saying to the general people.
The millions.
Yeah. If they aren't subscribed, they should do to help us get to that 1k. And of course, if you are subscribed, you can always help by sharing us to millions of others.
Is there still a chance for Leverkusen?
I mean, there's a chance, but I don't think it's very likely.
Oh, probability! It's brilliant. There's a 14 probability chance of that Leroy Sané shot going in.
I'll be intrigued to see how they calculate probability. Is it XG? Is it?
I'm guessing 0.14. They can turn it.
But that was not a 0.14 XG, unless they're taking into
It's
account.
on the edge of the area. There's 5,000 defenders there.
There was one defender and one forward and a goalkeeper in front of him. They just kicked it past him.
It's not annoying.
But yeah, maybe a 0.14 could be fair.
Even social media.
If you take into account the defenders and stuff.
AWS graphics are actually useful.
Muller tries to slot in Mane.
He's not done enough for that.
Yeah, no, not great. And he goes into Savitzer. Savitzer looks wide. finds the right back, Pavard. He goes to Kimmich. How much did your microphone cost? I can't remember. Sorry, Lona.
£700, actually gold inside, so...
Platinum, mate. If you put your hand on it, it cuts your hand.
Oh.
Alphonso Davies breaking down this left. Looking for options in the area.
Absolutely
Sells Diaby. A dream. Mane ball in.
Terrible.
Baka gets it headed clear. De Ligt, strong challenge on Schick. Savitzer, it's an absolute mess. Demerbe under a lot of pressure. Tries to find Diaby in a wide area. Can find Diaby. He has to go back to Mitchell Baka. Baka now. Baka to Hradecki, and that is a big error. Luckily, not resulting in any goal or something, but he's tried to clear it. He's flicked it up in the air and it's out for a Bayern corner. It's a chance to make it 2 after just 6 minutes. But it takes a very, very horrible bubble. And he's, to be fair, he's going to be very pleased, or somewhat fortunate, that didn't bubble up over his leg.
Yeah.
Well, over his foot. That could have been very nasty. Very, very nasty start of this game for Leverkusen.
It could have ended badly, and this could be 2 here, De Ligt.
Well, cleared. Do
Quite get
you have a TV in front of you to watch the football? We do indeed.
No, we're staring at a camera,
We're just
so
guessing.
we're hoping that we're right.
Neuer.
I'm joking.
Maybe when we hit 1 million subscribers, we'll do a tour.
Yes.
Musiala plays one to Sane, gives it to Savitzer, and now they've lost it. Leverkusen trying to bring it forward, but Bayern win it back. Davies. Kimmich goes across to Upamecano. Upamecano tries a very ambitious ball over the top. Well, it kind of just runs out of road there if you've got another few metres. Maybe Musiala gets there, but not enough pitch. We're going to see a replay of that goal. Leroy Sané, well taken. Musiala adding yet another goal contribution to his name for this season. He's doing well, has to be said.
Yeah. No, you should, mate. Yeah, we're just making it up. Basically, we've actually got someone else is watching the game. Say hello. Renault. And
nice. You already smashed that.
And they're actually drawing it for us.
Davies, Savitzer goes back
Yeah, I am.
to De Ligt.
Yeah.
Davies.
So you can hear him. Pretty cool.
De Ligt goes back to Manuel Neuer.
How do people do that thing with the puppet where they're using their own voice, but they don't move their mouth?
I don't know. I didn't think that was going to be the topic of discussion tonight. But sure.
Well,
Should we get a puppeteer on?
yeah, I want to find out how they do it.
They can just do the whole show without actually saying a word.
Hello. No muscle moving. Don't know. Anyway, carry on.
Anyway, 17 votes by the way in the poll in chat. 76% Bayern. 76% Bayern, 12% Leverkusen, 12% draw. At least we've got some votes for draw today.
Oh shit, can you find Diaby? No, good tap from Upamecano again.
Did you have any chicken wings over the week? I have not.
No.
Sorry, Lona.
No.
Savitzer.
Chicken.
Pavard. Savitzer. That's nice. Kimmich. Sane.
Oh, that's good from Sane.
Driving it forward. Finds Mane.
Mane.
What? It has a shot, but it's not great at all. And Baku scored. It was an early goal from Leroy Sane. 2 minutes in. Musiala on the right. Bursts down that right hand side. Finds Mane in the centre. Squares it to him. And Sane, puts it away.
Oh, Odoi. Hudson Odoi.
It's on Odoi. Here on the right hand side. He's got past Davies. De Ligt. Very aggressive in the challenge. Sorry, Kimmich. Not De Ligt. Yeah, I'd agree. I don't think it's quite enough. He's not gone over the limits there. Musiala. He's got space to run into if he wants to. He opts to go out wide. Here's Benjamin Pavard. He's also got acres to work with, though Diaby now does get out there.
He's
put the ball in the... Yeah, I was going to say.
Oh,
there's a few other players that could have got there.
Doing?
Kosunu there. Putting a lot of pressure on himself and then on Hradecki. But they do manage to play out of it. But it is now back with Manuel Neuer. So up the opposite end of the pitch. Certainly not. He's had a few others, but not many. Yeah.
When?
It has gone back there quite a few times.
Oh.
Upamecano goes out wide. Musiala to Pavard. Pavard to Kimmich. Kimmich, nice turn. Finds De Ligt. He pushes out of his feet and he's driven forward into some space here. He finds Alphonso Davies, who goes back to Kimmich, who's just slotted into that centre-half role while De Ligt went for his mazy little run. And then it gets zipped forward by Bayer Leverkusen. And Neuer sweeps out and collects it once again. De Ligt. Looking for options further forward. That's a good ball over the top. Don't think Sane's quite going to get there.
Is the Bayern
Doesn't,
shirt wet?
Hradecky throws it. I don't know. I mean, it might be raining. It's not going to be wet, is it?
It's not that
I've not
wet,
all
the
gone and
whole
had a
shirt's
bath.
coloured, yeah.
Is it Vaseline? Like, is that what you're spotting? The patch that they all have.
No.
on the
I
shirt.
thought like the cold shirt.
Demabe.
It's not red.
I mean, it's a brilliant ball out wide to Frimpong here.
That's Frimpong number 30.
Frimpong to Kusanu. Here's Demabe. He finds Andrich, and that's a poor ball. Musiala's intercepted it. Musiala now to Sane. Under pressure from Bakker, but he's spun him. Leroy Sane. Goes back to Pavard there. I thought he was going to burst down that right. Opted against it. Savitzer back to Upamecano. Across to Delit.
Delit on a drive.
I think Bayern finally get a win from Pong has just done Davies. Yeah, Savitzer looks like Ibra. What? Because he has
A ponytail.
a ponytail. Same with Sane. I was getting those two mixed up early in the game. Did anyone get the FIFA game today? I did not, Chelsea.
No, I'm not bothering. I've had enough of spending my
I was
time.
to say it's a few years. It's been a few years.
Idiots when I've lost 1-0 because someone scored a.
Hudson-Odoi
hang on.
opens some
Got
space
one
for
more.
himself. Goes to Frimpong.
Oh, he's taken way too many touches. Hit it first
took
time.
one.
Got to hit it first time.
Way too many. That one such he took.
Can he
Way
beat
too
Davies?
many.
He can beat Davies. I can't.
No, he just
tried to.
picked out the wrong pass. They need to get the basics right here, Bayern. They're trying to Bayer. They're trying to be too cute with it. It's not working. I swear, footballers' last names are absolute gibberish. Well, they're surnames.
What?
They're not
Harry
gibberish.
Kane.
Yeah, Mason Mount, Phil Foden.
Foden. Sterling. Maguire. Stones. Literally Stones.
Maybe it means Jack gibberish.
Jack
Grealish.
Oh, yeah.
No, they're not gibberish. They're just last names.
Or unless you're talking about like outside of England, they're not gibberish.
They're
Sané,
just people's.
Mane,
Well, no, they're just
Kimmich.
surnames that are more common in those countries.
Muller. It's like how we've got so many Smiths. Everyone else has so many.
Kusunu's. Andrich. Back to Kusunu
Oh,
under
Mane,
pressure,
Mane.
loses it.
Oh,
Muller wanted Sane to come across there, but
It does look like it's playing 4 up front. It could be a 4-2-4.
genuinely could be. Bakker. Diaby.
It's good skill.
Nice bit of movement there
That's
from
good.
Musa Diaby. Here's
Has
Demabe.
Hudson-Odoi touched the ball yet?
Yes.
Where is he?
Literally number 17, mate.
Ah.
Kusunu. Frimpong. Goes to Hudson. Hudson goes back to Kusunu. No, he doesn't. He opts to go back to Tar instead. Jonathan Tar, that's a name I've not heard in a little while.
What's this name?
Schick, back to Tar. Tar across to Tapsopa. Tapsopa into a Diaby. Diaby, nice bit of movement. Finds Tar. Tar now. Bringing it up the pitch. Goes wide. To Frimpong. Jeremy Frimpong. Into Hudson-Odoi. Back to Frimpong. Frimpong bursting forward now. Trying to get the ball in there. Can't quite pull it off.
Yeah, again, I mean, Frimpong's having a lot of joy down this right-hand side. So, but they've got to utilise that while they're still only 1-0 down. But soon, they're going to be 2-0 down. If not.
Who do you want to win? It'd be nice to see Bayer Leverkusen, but it looks like it's going to be Bayern, doesn't it? That's the expectation from this game, at least.
Both our predictions are still on, though.
Yeah.
Muller. Kimmich. Touch. Out wide to Mane.
Mane wants to get it on that right foot, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Pavard. Ball in. Muller. Mane.
So
Neither of them can
Muller's
reach
taking
it.
away that way from Mane.
Kimmich. Joshua Kimmich now goes to Davies. Of course we want Leverkusen to win. Frimpong is a saucy player. He's alright. I'm not seeing too much from him, at least not in this game, but he is a good player. Overall. But yeah. Davies.
Good turn, Mane. Again, you can see he doesn't want to go down the
Finds
left.
Davies.
He wants to go on
Kimmich.
the right.
Mane. Back to Joshua Kimmich. He goes back to Matthias Delit. And he goes across to Upamecano. Bayern Munich at the moment just building it up. They want to find a second just to give themselves a little bit of a breathing room in this game. But Leverkusen's not making it easy. I know there was an early goal and we thought, game, set, match. And to be fair,
talk
they've
too
not.
soon,
I was going to say,
Muller.
I know they've not looked too convincing since then, but
Has he been fouled? Ref says yes.
it's not been an absolute onslaught. Or at least a relentless onslaught from
Might
Bayern
that
Munich.
change you?
Indeed,
They score
it
now.
could.
They've got 2 inside 16 minutes. I think you can kind of call that a bit of
That's not an
a
onslaught,
long
is
road
it?
back.
It is, of course. Any deficit to Bayern Munich is a long road back, though.
Not well.
I'd argue.
I can't really think of any big comebacks.
That was really nice from Mane down to Muller, by the way. Where he just
Who was
backheel
Laurent
passed
Montada
it down.
against?
That was PSG and Barca, mate.
Oh,
Nothing to do with Bayern Munich. Anyway, speaking of Bayern Munich, free kick on the edge here. Kimmich.
big
Kimmich for the chance. Diaby's got some pain in his hands. He's getting his doctor to look at.
I think Kimmich took free kicks, but he does, and he's
Well, it
stepping
could be
over one
Sane,
now.
it could be Kimmich. It's gonna be Kimmich.
Deflects off a player.
Not
goes out.
not a great effort. Out for a goal kick.
Oh, I thought he hit the player's head on the wall.
I don't think
It
so.
didn't.
No.
Oh, it looks like did look. To be fair,
Nah. That was just a poor angle, that one.
well, 60 minutes in, it's still only 1-0.
Alphonso Davies, did you see him perform with KSI in Germany?
No.
When KSI, he's obviously gone on his European tour recently, and when he was in Germany, he got Alphonso Davies up on stage with him.
I mean,
They
that
performed a song
that
together.
is a statement.
It's quite collab, isn't it?
KSI is just different gravy now.
Yeah.
Mr. Worldwide himself. Maybe one day we'll have him sat here and eating to our
With
arse.
Meccano, Sane, facts with Meccano, hopefully so. Imagine KSI on TFC. Musiala!
It's
That's a
two.
great
Oh,
strike.
what
I
is
think
Hradecki
Hradecki
doing?
should be doing better there. But he's
And of course,
he's had
we
a
said
path
he
and
was
it's
the
gone
bench
in.
man. We've said we let him pull the scene and play tonight, and that's why.
2 goals, 17 minutes, Bayern. Found their mojo back, has to be
Well,
said.
now-
And Leverkusen defensively, all over the place. Not good enough so far
I mean,
from
2
Bayer
lines
Leverkusen.
Either I want Bayern to make this an onslaught or Leverkusen to come back, because this game now stays 2 now.
interesting.
Hradecki's already on 4.3.
Mate, he's coming for Cala Dragon's record.
Genuinely, he's gonna
Going for it.
Oh dear. He's had a shocker tonight. The missed kick, the
Yeah.
poor distribution, and now it's just a weak hand, and the ball's gone straight through it, and it's 2-0 Bayern. I watched KSI. We're better than KSI. Wow, thanks for that, Luigi.
Thank you, Luigi. He's come for Cala Dragon's record indeed.
He's now on 3.5. He's going for Cal Dragon. He's going for Cal the Dragon.
Yeah.
Hradecki under pressure here again. Oh, what's he doing with it? And now he's put Tar under so much pressure, and Tar's managed to get out to Kasunu. It goes long, and they've lost the ball. As I said, here's Sane.
Sane.
Oh. Wow, 2-0.
Kimmich.
Yeah, Chelsea.
Across to Pavard.
It's
Pavard.
only 18 minutes
Back
in.
to Kimmich. Yeah, but I'd like it because at least we're going to see
Is this
goals.
the TFC record?
No.
Is this the quickest we've seen 2 goals? It genuinely could be.
I don't think so.
When?
England women versus
Norway.
Norway.
Yeah, I was going to say, actually, yeah,
We'll beat
we've
that.
got attacking zones.
Mate, give us the Bundesliga graphics,
Yes,
please.
Honestly, it's 50% of Bayern's attacks have gone down this left-hand side of Davies.
Kimmich, Mane, Davies.
And then... But then they don't have...
Yeah.
The very left-hand side, then they have the middle left. It's just different gravy.
And Musiala, do you think he'll stay at Bayern Munich then? His whole career? Where do you envision him going?
I mean... Depends. He could do what Lewandowski's done, for example, and sit there and get himself a legacy of winning 5-6 Bundesliga titles.
Well, not if they're stuck in 7th, he won't, mate.
Or he
Not
can
fifth,
move. And you know, he's Premier League. I think Premier League is the only place for him, really. I don't see any other league. Going from
Kimmich
to Muller,
Muller.
brings it down, has a go, cuts it back to Matt. Oh, he doesn't quite reach
I
Mane.
think no other league going for him.
La Liga.
If a Real, I was going to say a Real or a Barca or even a PSG.
very true.
fancier new superstar.
Musiala clear of Gavi and Bellingham. Not clear at all.
I agree with you, Jack Nary, the best. Appreciate it. Musiala's
Also,
clear of Gavi, not of Bellingham.
Yeah, I wouldn't put Gavi in that decision. I wouldn't put Gavi in that debate. Bellingham and Musiala are very, very close. Gavi, not near him. Oh,
they also play different roles. It's very hard to judge.
Musiala cuts in, has a go. Deflects,
if you wanted a more fair comparison, I would say Musiala versus Foden is a close battle.
Yeah. Then you look at Bellingham and Gavi probably.
Yeah, and obviously Musiala number 42, Phil Foden number 47. So both got those high numbers.
Musiala's 5 worse. I don't know what I mean. 5 something.
5 numbers worse. Yeah, and that means that every player who's ever worn the number 99 is absolutely mint. So, like Donnarumma, R9.
Oh, Diaby's getting hand strapped up again.
He's not been on.
Has he not?
I swear he's been getting his hand strapped up for about like 5 minutes now.
I think he got strapped up, then went back on. Then he got strapped up again, then he went back on.
I think he's gone up to a 4.0 road to 10 rating.
Boo.
No, mate. The
On the road to Cala Dragon.
No.
Actually, yeah, we don't. We want Cala Dragon to hold that worst foot.
The redemption arc is going to be amazing.
He's going to come on. He's going to score a header.
Andrich
in the last minute.
Tap Sopa.
That's good feet. Shit, great touch. Someone's got to tell him he's got a man on though. Oh, that's a good turn. He has been fouled there. Really smart from Patrick Schick there.
A free kick.
He knew that was going nowhere, so he's just won the foul off Mane, and now gives Bayer Leverkusen a chance. It's just so that's a great turn. Really, I'm not sure he's fouled to be fair. Really, I don't see much contact in that.
There's definitely contact. Whether it's significant enough for the way he goes down, I don't know.
And he takes a free kick quickly, looking for Demirby, who brings it down to no one. He knocked it down to nobody in the middle, and it's out for a Leverkusen throw.
But yeah, I'm glad we're getting goals tonight because I do fear that tomorrow and Sunday could be goalless draws.
Yeah, very true.
Or 1-0 or 2-0 wins.
Harry Maguire's now instantly
like
injured for Manchester Derby.
Yeah, he wasn't playing anyway, so I think that's Andrich fires wide.
Yeah. Best opportunity of the game so far for Leverkusen. It wasn't really much of an opportunity. But a decent effort put wide though. Yeah, it's not spam. I don't know that. It's not spam because it's not pointless information, and it's not like repetitive
or like ridiculously fast.
Yeah, he's just letting us know all the stats and things like that, which help us.
Or just keep chat flowing.
Keep everyone else talking. You see what you can do now is you can talk about the fact that all the players are in such a compact block.
Kimmich. Nice sliding challenge there, and he's won it. How has he won himself a throw? He's just kicked it off the pitch and Bayern get a throw. Sure. Sane. This is a really lovely bit of play from Bayern Munich. Muller. Great turn.
Oh, he can't. Ball it.
Tries to get the ball in, but now Diaby could he break? He gets past Kimmich.
He's
trying to find Hudson-Odoi. Instead he just 1-2s it off Sabitzer. Here is CHO, Callum, Hudson-Odoi. Bursting forward, fouled by Kimmich. Ref agrees. Free kick for Leverkusen.
No complaints from Bayern either. Yeah, not a good.
Hi Harry, says Luigi.
Hello.
What's the most amount of people you had in a stream? That will be the Champions League final where we had 120, I think.
Which, obviously, that was when it was during the delays.
And then the game, as soon as the game kicked off, it went ridiculously high.
Perform again. Yay!
And then, that was a good one. That was a big night. And we had England Ivory Coast as our most viewed stream ever. I think we had about 50 people in there most of the time. And I think our peak in that stream was also over 100. So we've had some big streams. Just hoping to take every stream to the next level. Now we just at the moment we have like a minimum of 4 or 5 every stream. It usually sits between 7 to 10. But it'd be ideal just to take that views up to that next stage now on our stream.
You'll also notice when goals go in, it'll go up a few. Like now, it's gone up to 5 as we're talking, but as goals go in, it'll creep back up, and then when the play dies down, it'll go back down. Because it
also depends on the game.
Yeah.
If it's a game that's on like BT, you tend to see more people tuning in because less people have BT.
Well, very popular, man. Yes.
It's a Sky.
Musiala. He's doing it.
Davies had a pop, but it's not really resulting in anything.
Now 4.6. Harry Kane's back on the charge.
Musiala clear of Bellingham and Gavi. Again, Danny.
Yeah,
I don't agree with you.
I can't.
Don't agree with you.
Can't agree with you, no. Cannot agree with you there.
Agree with you on the Gavi thing, but I'm not even considering him in the debate. Bellingham is clear. And we are 4 minutes away from kick-off in Hull versus Luton.
Lost it there, and Andrick can drive out. Schick, he's lost it there. Demirby, that taps over. Diaby can't quite flick it round the corner. Pavard to Meccano. That's a Kimmich. Kimmich to Pavard.
Pavard now back to Upamecano. Upamecano, what are we thinking of him? Because a few years ago I'd
He
have
was
put
a
him
great
as...
centre half at Leipzig. I thought, oh, he's coming
Yeah,
to
he's
Chelsea.
done well at Bayern. He's just gone under the radar a bit.
But Bayern centre halves do, because I think they rarely have to do anything in a season.
He plays like Hummels, who are always highly regarded.
Sula.
Musiala finds it. Oh, that's beautiful.
So Davies, sorry,
That was
poor.
beautiful from Musiala. Muller gets it in there. Musiala with a lovely little flick on to Davies. It's beautiful football. That's gorgeous from Jamal Musiala. Alphonso Davies' ball is lacklustre and Tar manages to clear effortlessly, but Musiala is really running things tonight. Impressive showing from him thus far. Davies now into Meccano. Thought he was having a strike, but it's a lovely ball to Mane. Mane against Tapsoba. Tries to get the ball in there. Hasn't quite come off and Tar clears. Do you think this 4-4-2 is quite effective?
Yeah.
Mane's able to find himself in wide areas. Musiala can get into that almost attacking mid-roll, even though it seems he's not, even if he's somewhat playing on the right. Or is it like a... Obviously, I can't tell where anyone's playing. It could be a 4-3-3, you know, with Muller up front. Because Mane's in very wide. It is very fluid, no matter what. But there's Muller. At the moment, Alphonso Davies playing in the midfield, but it's a very fluid system. I do think though that it could be a 4-3-3.
Here's Muller.
But who knows?
That 1-2 Kimmich gets the ball in. It's over, man.
Mane can't quite get there.
You are the best YouTubers, best streamers. Thanks, guys.
XZ, you're going to be here tomorrow, yes, and on Sunday. Got to go, alright. See you, XZ. Very entertaining. Appreciate it, owner. But yeah, see you, XZ. Live tomorrow. Join us at 12 o'clock, and of course, join me at 12 o'clock, and then join us Sunday. We'll be live from 1:30 for the 2 o'clock Manchester derby.
We'll be here on time, that one.
Yes, you will be here for the whole Manchester derby. Kimmich tries to find Sane. It's not quite come off, and now Bayer Leverkusen trying to go up the other end. Bayern cut it out though. And Bayern very dominant at the moment. 30 minutes in, I'm surprised they've not got a third yet. Equally, their chances haven't been too clear cut. Yes, the ones they've took have been chances they should take, but there's not been any big misses or big saves. They're being quite clinical.
Yeah. This is now come out by Leverkusen.
I mean, they're trying to. Here's Diaby. He goes back to Tapsoba, who finds Demabe. Demabe to Diaby to Bakker. Bakker now. Lovely little flick in the air to Tapsoba. That's gone quite the distance. He goes across to Jonathan Tah. Tah now. Andrich. Tah. Finds Schick, heavy touch, but he's got away with it. Leverkusen still possession. Demabe to poor ball, but Diaby's managed to keep it in. Very sloppy at the moment from Bayer Leverkusen. Somehow they're maintaining possession. Andrich, Bakker, Diaby. Diaby now goes to Demabe. He turns it, plays it into Odoi. Odoi, nice turn. Andrich leaves it for Diaby. Quite the gust of wind, that one. Hitting the studio.
If we do cut out or we do get blown away, then you do know why. It's very extreme weather outside.
I say this is going to be on compilation stream moments before disaster.
And it's like it's going to fly up in the air.
Yeah. How on earth Mane's kept that ball? I'm not quite sure. Does then win a free kick to Andrich. Andrich's frustration.
Muller is going to take that quickly. Delete to Kimmich to
McCarthy.
That's the one.
Across to Delete.
Delete to Davies. Davies looking for he finds
Sane.
touch.
Wants to hit it, can't quite. Tries to go
That's
out
good.
wide, but
Great
Bakker
tackle from Bakker.
cuts it out.
If not, that's 3-0.
Bakker tries to find Diaby. Sabitzer. Kimmich goes out wide to Sadio Mane. Mane looking inside for options. Has forced to go back, then tries to come forward again, then tries to find Alphonso Davies, but it's fallen to Delete. Thought he was going to hit it, but he plays it to Mane. Mane
Right, hello XZ, welcome back.
tries a cheeky little skill.
He
Lovely
does.
little backheel pass.
Oh, what a tackle
That's a great
from
challenge from Frimpong to stop Alphonso Davies getting to the ball. Frimpong finds Schick, who's done well to keep hold of that ball. Gives it to Demabe. Demabe trying to release.
Tell you what. Oh, no.
I believe it's Diaby.
I hate it every time.
Neuer sweeps.
Keeper shouldn't be allowed at the penalty area. It just ruins every long ball. Like keep cut. Like I watch it with Allison.
Wee, sliding
They
tackle.
run out and take it.
Do you like the chicken wing questions last stream?
I honestly don't remember.
A few, every now and then a chicken wing question's alright, but not too many, Lona. If not, I'll get bored. Tab Soper.
I don't even eat chicken wings.
Neither. Kusano. Goes to Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi now. No, he's still got the ball. Finds Patrick Schick. Schick holds it up well. Demabe across to Diaby. He tries to go faster for Meccano. Hasn't exactly worked out well for him. Bayern now trying to bring it out of the defence. Kimmich has to turn around on himself and then goes out wide to Benjamin Pavard. Pavard into Upamecano. Upamecano driving this forward. Plays it out wide. Davies, nice touchdown. Bringing that ball forwards. Goes out wide to Sadio Mane. Mane. In to Sabitzer to Musiala. Big challenge from Kusano. Stops him getting in the area. And now I've got a corner for Bayern Munich.
If Bayer Leverkusen can keep it at 2-0, maybe get a goal until half time, they've still got a chance.
Yeah, there's a chance. Not a massive one, but a chance nonetheless. How long have you liked football?
Whole life.
All my life, Lona, yeah.
Yeah, whole life. Always been football.
Came out the womb, put it top corner, mate. Volley to placenta.
Yeah, as soon as I can. I was actually born with a Chelsea shirt on.
I came out screaming, Aguero! Before that moment even happened.
Pavard, Spitzer volley, sorry, over the bar.
Not far away at all. Luton
Yeah.
3 minutes in, by the way, just to keep an eye on that game.
Nobody gives one.
Everyone does, mate. Everyone does. Carlton Morris watch. Currently a 0% accurate pass rate. Let's not watch Carlton Morris anymore. Mate, he's different gravy. Don't you ever disrespect Carlton Morris again. 6 goals in the league this year. There you go. Let's show him up.
Diaby's in. As a
Second top
go,
scorer.
saved by Neuer over the bar.
It's forced to get over that Manuel Neuer, though.
That's what I
Has
say.
to be
It's a
said.
great effort, actually. And that's the first time Manuel Neuer's been tested. He was up to the task and managed to parry it over the bar. Great ball from Hudson-Odoi. First time shot from Diaby. It's a great effort, but an equally as good save from Neuer. That would have been a wonder goal that had gone in. Neuer gets a high five appreciation from both his centre backs.
Arguably the best goalkeeper of the last decade, Manuel Neuer, would you say?
Tough one. There are other keepers you could put in the last decade. What's that? Till 2010.
I'd say 2010 to 2020, yeah. I don't think there's anyone that had that over that span. Like, maybe you could say De Gea from
And I feel like
2014 onwards, maybe.
Buffon was a bit before.
Buffon, yeah, probably passed it by 2018.
Thibaut Courtois.
Wasn't around early, was he?
No, really
Probably about 2013, 14-ish onwards. Your stream deserves more views. Thank you very much, Lona.
Thank you. It was doing well. If you
I was gonna say,
subscribe, share
Well,
around
they've
to
already
everyone you know.
subscribed, but you need to share it with more people.
Yeah,
More people
tell
you
all
think
your
would
friends.
enjoy it.
Tell all your friends, your family. Tell them to come give us a subscribe,
if you've
give
got
us a watch, see if they like
Share,
it.
show it to your mate. Put it on your
I'm sure all
Instagram
of you have
story.
got friends, all
Shout it
of
out
you
on your
mates.
Twitter. Put it on your Facebook page.
Your Snap thing.
Your
I don't-
Snap thing, that's
I
it.
don't know what it
You've got
is.
Snapchat, share
That's
around
the
on
one.
there. It's trending on Pinterest and Tumblr. I don't know.
Reddit.
I don't think so. Hradecki's on a 5.4. Here we go. Ben Foster, mate, go.
Oh, Ben Foster, what
fair.
a legend. Absolutely love that man.
Yeah.
Mane knows. I was about to say, Mane's been probably the quietest tonight out from the Bayern team.
Yeah, he's been dispossessed quite a few times as well. He looks largely ineffective in a 2. Well, and whatever the hell Bayern are playing. Sane, Muller, Sane
Oh, big chance.
tries to find
Again,
Mane.
Mane, I know it wasn't a great pass, but again, Mane's on his toes there. He can get to that.
I'll tell my friends, thank you, Luigi.
Thanks you very much.
We want to hit 900 subs by October, but we've got a day and we've got to get 15. So I don't think it's going to happen in the next 4 hours. But if you could make it possible, that'd be
I
amazing.
think we've got till midnight, so.
We've got till midnight, that's why I'm saying 4 hours.
Oh, I thought I was on stream that as well. Come on, Muller. Oh, again,
Christ,
forcing
to
it
go
a
out
bit
wide,
there.
it
Forcing it a
can't.
bit. And then, Diaby, that's a foul from Sané.
Hudson-Odoi
surely.
brought down by Sane.
Telling your cat and dog too. Yeah.
Yes. Oh my god. Luton Town, 7 minutes in.
Colour crap.
Come on.
Colour absolute crap.
Come on.
You know, against Carlton Morris.
Right, we're going to find out in a moment, but that put Luton 10th.
Still
No,
doesn't
it wouldn't.
nil.
It put 5th in the championship.
Pressure handling. Alphonso Davies has a 73% escape rate. This is sick. They've got pressure handling stats and their
So
escape
sick,
rate.
isn't it? It's so
percentage.
sick, mate. When have you ever described anything?
I don't
as
know.
sick?
Am I back in 2015?
What happened
I think
there?
I'm back in 2015.
It's an own goal, okay. Well, we take
Who's
it.
their goal from?
Carl Morris. No.
No, that's not. Yeah, that is just mental. They ever.
Alfie Jones. Isn't he the keeper? No, he's centre half. Have you ever watched women's football? Of course
lot
we have,
of it,
Luigi.
yeah.
If you haven't checked out the content on our channel, we streamed a lot of the women's Euros, and we'll definitely do some WSL games this season.
Yeah.
Just been- onto the roof of the
Mitchell
net.
back. And Drake. I was going to say Mitchell
Yeah.
back's not left footed. And
Hendrick
Drake
just
was a great
ripping it
effort
from
there.
range. But yeah, we covered a lot of the women's Euros. We want to do some WSL games. Unfortunately, the schedule has just been incredibly packed recently. But yeah, I've been keeping up with it. Watched both the Chelsea games so far.
Yeah.
We probably would have streamed the Chelsea-Liverpool game if it wasn't... What game was on the same day?
Can't
remember what we covered.
Even
Oh, AC
City,
Milan
Chelsea City
Napoli.
as well.
We covered on the same
We
day.
could have done Chelsea West Ham, but we had so many streams going. We had the Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We didn't read the Wednesday as well.
No.
Thursday, sorry.
No, it was Wednesday. Wasn't last night, was it?
Sorry, yes, it was
Thursday, Wednesday night. Yeah.
Wednesday,
I'll make a YouTube short tag you, and put the stream link in the description to help you to watch. That would be incredibly appreciated, Lona. That's what we need, though. Just the more people that are aware of the channel, more people getting involved, and then when we're streaming daily, when we get to that World Cup period, where we plan to stream every single day that there's a game. Sorry to cut myself short, but Mane has a shot, and there's he's got his goal, and it's 3-0 Bayern, 38th minute. Good job I did stop my promotion of our
said he'd
future
been
content.
quiet, but he's back with a bang.
Yeah.
Nice
Sadio Mane's goal. I have to say, Sky and BBC have been doing a really good job with WSL coverage. I have to agree there, Gary.
Hats off to them.
Yeah. It's brilliant that it's now getting regular
Well,
coverage in the UK.
if it wasn't already game over, that is now game over, and we're only 38 minutes in.
That's why it was so important that the England women's team won it this year.
Yeah.
Because it's made such a difference to how women's football is viewed in the UK. It's brilliant. Presumably YouTube Shorts is for YouTubers under 5'6". Oh my god. Yeah, and well, we've made a lot of YouTube Shorts. If you enjoy the Guess the Footballer series, I know we've got a lot of people that regularly comment on those. What have you done?
Nothing. I've just realised something.
What?
Nothing. Tell you honestly.
Okay. But yeah,
39 minutes on the clock. We've got 6 minutes
Too soon, eh?
until half time.
Frimpong.
Wow. I said if Leverkusen can keep it at 2, maybe get a goal for half time, they'll be alright. But they haven't done that, and it's 3-0, and that's the game over.
3-0 games in match. Yeah, Chelsea fan in agreement with us there. Baka tries to find Diaby. cut out of Meccano. Here's Sabitzer. He hacks it clear.
Chelsea fan, yeah,
Kushner's missed the header there. Yeah. Frimpong tries to bring it forward under pressure from Musiala. He's done brilliantly to get past Musiala and Davies, but he can't quite get past Sabitzer. That's a problem. Even if you get past two, there's another Bayern
I think
player.
this game's really starting to sum up Leverkusen's season. It has not been good enough at all.
There's sparks there. Yeah. There's things that you go, one or two
Frimpong's
more quality passes.
And on paper, it's like a very strong team, but on the pitch, just tactically, do they need a better manager? Do they need a change of system? Just need something that's going to change.
It's not linking up.
Yeah.
There's a few misplaced passes, a bit of sloppiness.
Individually, they've looked all right. Hudson-Odoi, we saw Diaby's effort saved by Neuer. Frimpong's looked decent, but together as a team, as you said, they haven't linked up well. It hasn't been very creative.
And as Exed mentions there, Mane, way too much room and time.
And I'll say, against Bayern Munich, you have to set up defensively a certain way. They haven't done that. They've been torn apart, and we're only 40 minutes in. And it could get much
They're affording
worse.
attackers way too much time and space. Kimmich targets it out. Sabitzer, Davies tries to bring it down, can't quite. Here is
the only silver
Jamal
lining
Musiala.
Hang on.
Sabitzer, Kimmich goes to Pavard. They're just playing it around this Bayer Leverkusen penalty area.
Sané heads it on. Can Sabitzer get there? He can get there.
Does get in there ahead of Frimpong.
Literally just knocking it about the penalty area.
Goes to Kimmich, to Davies. Davies now. Into Mane. Brilliant turn, but it's too heavy a touch, and Hradecki manages to pick it up.
The only silver lining for Leverkusen is that on TFC Live we rarely see many goals, so this could be it for tonight, so they might be right. But
yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, that's not a foul.
And if we do see a lot of goals, it's not...
And the Mane goal, it's
not usual for us to have domination.
Yeah.
When was the last time we watched an absolute battering? Usually, we'll see if there's 5 goals, it's going to be 3-2.
Well,
6 goals, it's going to be 3-3. Can Fulham win tomorrow? Welcome back, Nikola Dimkovic. It's been a little while, but yeah, welcome back. I think Fulham certainly can. And that's why, I mean, you may have watched our FPL video. I said I'm bringing Patrick Bamford in. That has now changed. Alexander Mitrovic is in the team. Even though I've got Trippier and Pope, got Mitrovic. Yes, Fulham Newcastle. It's going to be a good game, but I think Fulham could come away with something. Yeah, they could win tomorrow. I would still have my bets on Newcastle, probably, but realistically, Fulham in the better form. So, I don't think form will have as much of an impact, though. I think it is Fulham.
That's better. Because St James Park is a very tough place. So, that is a foul from Upamecano on Patrick Schick, and it will be a free kick to Leverkusen in the Bayern final.
Luton haven't conceded yet. Absolute scenes, lads.
I think Fulham win also will be funny because a lot of my friends are Newcastle fans.
That would be
it's
quite...
rare you see Newcastle fans, to be fair.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think it's where we live.
Oh, yeah, very true. We are.
We're not in the north.
We are quite far away from Newcastle. That probably explains it.
It's truly stunning display. Harry's just discovered what geography is.
Did wonder why none of my friends are Sporting Lisbon fans.
Yeah. So strange. I've got no Chapecoense ultras living in my neighbourhood. Demabe. That's poor. It's a fine corner. It's come off Patrick Schick's head and it's out. Oh no, it's out for another corner.
To be fair, I do know...
sorry, that wasn't a corner. It was a free kick corner before, but yeah. Steaua Bucharest.
Yeah, Romania. So that's rare. Don't see many of them.
I know.
Luton. Shout, a corner shout, can't tell.
I know, Luton Town fan.
And the corner is put in towards Jonathan Tar. It's and then it's... I think it's not cleared by Andrich there.
Yeah.
And then Tar's header is wide.
How much shout, a corner shout, can't tell. Well, I think Bayer Leverkusen were just happy to have a corner. And yeah, thanks for 9 likes, by the way. If we could get one more, get up to 10, that would be nice. So if there's anyone out there that hasn't hit, actually get a thumbs up.
Palmed it away. I was like, Andrew, don't just clear it.
Yeah. Leathered it out. Here's Mane. Drives inside.
Oh, that took a nick off the hand of...
Sabitzer.
Has a go to block.
It's not a great effort.
And then just all did it. Yeah, that's a foul. Surely, ref. Surely. Yeah.
He gives it a minute then. Do you enjoy any other sport as much as football?
Not as much as football. But,
F1's close.
F1's very close, and then I mean you don't really like it, but cricket and tennis.
Tennis is alright.
Also up there for me.
100's bearable. Any other form of cricket?
No, cricket's great. Obviously, women's T20 was recently. that's happening. That's happening.
Yeah. And on the topic of F1, we'll probably be watching the Singapore Grand Prix as we watch the Manchester Derby on
Let's forward to
Sunday.
that tomorrow.
So that's Sunday.
And
so
Sunday, obviously.
you're gonna be so gutted when you rock up and you're set up at 2:00 going, oh, it's Manchester Derby, so excited. Actually, you got the last half an hour of the Arsenal Tottenham game to watch.
Well, that it is chucking it down, so I feel like one of us should go for a break. I might just stay if you want.
Yeah, okay, I'll go then.
All right.
I'll just fill up my my drink first. See if I can get finished off this bottle. I don't think I will, but you never know. Yeah, no.
I'll be alright.
Okay.
It's actually hot, so I actually need more drink.
Oh, mate, I've smashed that.
That is a half.
We'll have to see.
Yeah. I'm going to do my half-time briefing.
Okay.
Not much to talk
about.
about. Well, there is a lot to talk about. There's been 3 goals, but I think usually in a game when there's been 3 goals, there's a lot to talk about. But this game it isn't. Bayern have dominated. They've wiped the floor with this Leverkusen team, and you can see they're arguing there. Tapsoba and Tar are clearly annoyed about something or disgruntled about something with each other, and that it just sums up the mood around Leverkusen at the moment. They're very near the bottom of the table. And they're really struggling, but dominance from Bayern, and I expect it to much continue into the second half. Perfect amount in the bottle. There was perfect amount in the bottle for his drink. That is very true. Out of 4 shots facing target, Herrera saved 1, and the other 3 have gone in, I'm guessing. So basically, it's whatever Herrera hasn't saved, it's gone in. Well, that really sums it up. What do you have for dinner, I'm guessing? That is, what did I have for dinner? Chicken. It was chicken. It was this thing, and it was nice, basically. It involved chicken. It's complicated. But yes, it was very nice. I was very full, but I am starving. So Jack's going to get, hopefully, fingers crossed, get some food, because I am absolutely Marvin. But yeah, Haralaki's been poor. Leverkusen defensively have been absolutely shocking, and goals from Sané, Mane and Musiala have put the game to bed, and we're only at half time. And it could get worse, as I've already said. You know, if Bayern score 3 in one half, they can certainly score 3 in the other. But it's been 3 very good goals, but defensive sloppiness again. Really bad, poor defensively from Bayer Leverkusen, and they will not be happy at all. Nagelsmann will be very happy with his side and expect them to keep playing the way they're playing, because if they do, they're going to get a lot more goals. So effectively he's rubbish. Bayern being actually more like one. I think he's down there. I would rather Cal Dragon in goal, or Pieface. I think Pieface with his Yashin cap on, stick Pieface in this Bayer Leverkusen net, and it's still 0-0. Telling you now. Man, what a keeper. What an absolute keeper. But yeah, I think chuck him in net, and Pieface will have them sorted out. But Hradicki has been absolutely shocking. Neuer, just watching the chance here, Neuer's had 1 effort to save from Diaby, which was very good. You know, it was a glimpse of promise from Leverkusen. They've had some decent errors with Andrijk and Diaby and Hudson-Odoi, but nothing really testing Neuer apart from one of them, which he easily saved, and it just has been very poor. Very poor from Leverkusen. They will need a much better improvement. Mane goal should never happen. Leverkusen just easily opened a massive gap and poor reflex from Hradicki. Yeah, that is about right. That's the story of this game, really. Caladrag would have done a better job. Probably. You know, he's got better positioning. He's a great, what a keeper he is. Cal the Dragon, really. I would like to get him in my fantasy team, PL fantasy team. I'd like to get him. And Luigi, I do. Yes, funnily enough, that does make sense. Musiala's 1 goal, he's a generational talent. That man. He's had a really good game. I expected that to carry on. I don't see any reason. He's just so good. He is generational. Hat-trick goal to be honest, he could score a hat-trick. He could get hat-trick assists. He is a very good player. He is very underrated, if you ask me. and I think he is a very, very good player, especially in the Bundesliga. He is tearing up at the moment for Bayern Munich, and I expect him to keep doing it. He will keep doing it, and could he lead into the league title? I don't know. It's going to be very tough, but we'll see. We'll see. It's good. The winning tonight is massive. They've got Dortmund next weekend, which is a really big game. We'll see how they face in that. He's showing the other guy why he should be compared with Pedri and Bellingham. Who is the other guy? What? He is showing to the other guy why he should be... Danny? Is it Danny? I think it's Danny.
The other guy.
Yeah.
You were saying that Gavi and...
Oh, Danny, yeah. Is it? Do you not get me any food?
No.
Oh, well, I'm gonna go now then. Come on. I'm starving.
I'll just take a sausage from it. How are you starving?
I'm hungry, alright? Can you come sit down so I can go and eat? Not eat, I'll bring food, go get food. But yeah, Danny. But yes. Louis, what snack are you having? I'm about to go get something. Can you sit down please so I can get off set? Second half will be starting soon, so I need to kind of... Yeah. But yes, you can do your half-time thoughts.
Thank you.
Is it raining or just wet?
That's just windy, mate.
Fine, that.
It's so windy out there.
It's great. So I get blown away and I never come
I was
back.
going to say, I want to start some sausage roll. I've had a lovely homemade sausage roll. Now, let's get into some chit-chat. What have you been saying?
A lot.
What's everyone been talking about? I don't want to just repeat whatever he said.
Alright, well, you got it. I've talked a lot, so you might have to find it. Oh my god, it's going away.
For us, it's more terrible defending and particularly goalkeeping from Leverkusen rather than a formidable Bayern side. Yeah, I mean, based on Bayern's performances this season, you can't say that Bayern are the formidable Bayern that we're used to now. But I mean, they're still obviously a very strong team, regardless of the fact that it's took some poor goalkeeping to get them some goals today. But equally, Hradeki's not a bad keeper. I know he's not had the best game ever, but I don't think the third was his fault by any stretch of the imagination. The defence was very poor for that one, though. The second, I'm trying to remember the back to it now. That was Musiala's, right? That was definitely the keeper's fault. And then the first, I mean, not really much the keeper can do. Again, that was on the defence. But yeah, Bayern, you could argue poor defending, you could argue Bayern just playing very well. So it's hard to say. Bayern only have 0.7 XG. That does demonstrate their clinicality, and obviously that helps by having world-class forwards like Leroy Sané, like Sadio Mane, and like Jamal Musiala. But equally, that kind of overperformance is rare. So it's more common when you see poor defence and keepers struggling. I mean, especially for Musiala's goal, you look at that one, P-roller should be an easy collection for Hradecki, and instead it's gone in the back of the net. But yeah, I think 3-0, is it a fitting scoreline? Probably not in terms of performance. Bayern have definitely been better than Leverkusen. Have they been 3-0 better? Probably not. Maybe 1-0. 2-0 at a stretch would be a more fair scoreline. But equally, they've still got to score the goals, even if the other team are making it a little easy for them. Harry is now back, though. He's got his packed lunch. And yeah, as we've been talking about, the goals, pretty much. Second was so bad, didn't see the first though. Musiala burst down the right, squares it, Sané, touch, finish. Not a lot the keeper can do. It's similar to the Mane one, where he just had a lot of time in the box to put away a chance. So yeah, and interestingly, Will Any Reacts has just dropped the final, hopefully, episode of Love Island. So that's exciting. Anyway, I do love the tangents this stream takes. What is there to talk about before we go into second half? We shouldn't have long now until the second half. It should only be about 5 minutes. Yeah, interesting.
Can Leverkusen change anything? Can they do anything that's going to help them get back in this game?
I think you have to look to the bench eventually. Have they got options on there that really change the dynamics of this fixture? I mean, let's have a look. If they had a Bellarami, if they had a Wirtz, if they had an Ezequiel Palacios, maybe I'm saying otherwise. But if you look at this bench, Adley, Amiri, probably your best options. Maybe you bring on Adam Plozek, see what he can do. Sardar Azmoun as well could be an option, but they're not players that's, jump out the screen, hit me in the face, and I'm going, oh, that's mental. compared to Matthias Tel, Serge Gnabry, even Choupo-Moting could just score. 3-0 is a big deficit to make up. If it's 1 or 2, maybe I could see Leverkusen winning or drawing here. I mean, if they even got a goal, I'd be very impressed. So, at the moment, I don't see a way back now. Maybe if they get 1, then they can start to believe. But 3-0 down away at Bayern Munich, it's not a game you bring back, is it?
No.
Realistically.
Not
And
so.
Bayern, knowing that they have a tough next 3 fixtures, will want to see this over the line. And I think they will. Clearly, they're set up well defensively. At least in this game. I know that in other games, maybe they've been shipping too many goals. But in tonight's game, at least, they've looked very solid defensively. And I'd expect it to remain very much the same going through the rest of this fixture. And as much as they've got good attacking talents, Leverkusen don't really look like breaking them down at the moment. So, yeah, I think we're going to see more of the same in the second half. Hopefully Leverkusen score and keep it interesting. If I was going to say a prediction, I'm going to stick with my 5-1. Because I think I'm fairly spot on there. And yeah, what snacks do you have?
I had a
chocolate bar, didn't
ham
you?
wafer and a sausage roll.
Fair enough.
I'm still hungry.
But yeah, shouldn't be long to the second half now. If anyone has anything they want to talk about, please drop it in chat. We'll have a quick discussion on that. Let's try and make it football based, obviously. But yeah, please put any suggestions in chat. In the meantime, what on earth are you doing with that water? You're not like water bay when you're sprinkling it in.
Aquaman.
That's just not what he does either. But yeah. In terms of the fixtures this weekend then in the Bundesliga as well, I guess we can look at that. Dortmund got. That's the big one. Dortmund and Berlin, I want to see who they're playing. They're not playing each other, are
No, Dortmund have got FC Cologne.
they? Oh yeah.
And Union Berlin have got
They play
Frankfurt.
Tough games there, has to be said. I know Cologne are not the strongest, but they could give Dortmund an upset, especially as it is in Cologne and not at the Signal Iduna Park. And then Berlin have to travel to Eintracht Frankfurt, which is going to be a tough game. Leipzig get the easy fixture with VfL Bochum there. I can only really see that going one way. Freiburg should be comfortable against Mainz. Wolfsburg Stuttgart is going to be a fantastic fixture.
Yeah.
Of course, sat 16th and 17th in the Bundesliga right now. Werder Bremen play Borussia Mönchengladbach in the late game on the Saturday. And nothing on the Sunday, seemingly. Interesting that's... Although that is enough fixtures. I forget they've only got 9, haven't they? Well, that's not enough fixtures. That's 7. Oh, there are more. Hang on. Then Hertha Hoffenheim and Schalke Augsburg on Sunday. But interesting. What's your favourite team? We're both Chelsea fans.
Both Chelsea fans.
Obviously, I like Norwich and Luton as well. He likes Villa Lincoln. And yeah, Mighty Hatters currently 1-0 up. Hopefully stays the same.
Yeah. Whoa.
I like Harry's prediction of Liverpool versus Brighton, but it's so delusional. Sorry, mate. The last time Liverpool lost at Anfield with the fans was in April 2017.
And De Zerbi, different gravy.
Still lost in 2020 though, didn't they?
Yeah.
I don't think fans makes a huge difference. Obviously, it makes a difference, but I don't think you can say, "Oh, look,
Can we return
not
to
lost
the
there
best
in
chocolate
5
bar?
years."
Ooh, no.
Imagine comeback of the century
Okay.
for Bayer Leverkusen.
I
That'd
had
be
to
mint.
stick with that. I was going to go into massive debate.
I was going to say chocolate bars, not the avenue we need to take there. I'm back. Let's party, Lowell. Indeed, Chelsea fan. Welcome back. Yeah, time to party.
Yeah, Luigi, once again, we are Chelsea fans.
Yeah.
Yes, Chelsea fan, we are part. Bilbao beating Almeria.
Not surprising there at all, really.
Stoke Watford's the 12:30 on Sky tomorrow.
Oh, buzzer, mate.
Caden Holland.
Hang on. Scrap the North London
no.
derby. We're watching
No.
Stoke Watford.
Can they do it on a midday Saturday in Stoke?
Join us for that tomorrow.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes. Are we back now? Bundesliga logo is really painting my eyes. That's really bright.
It's
that
very.
one.
I don't know why they've gone for a
Can
full
we
white
please
screen.
cut away? Please, I need to look away now, isn't it?
Yeah. Right, I was gonna say we should have kick-off this half. This is a very long.
I was going to say, what's going on?
Nothing happening.
Right, this is good.
A lot of people like Athletic Club because they pretty much only use their youth academy. Well, they do, don't they? They only use players from the Basque region, which is not a very large region of Spain. And they've still got a very successful football team, so, yeah. What's your least favourite team? Don't have a least favourite, though. That's the thing, I don't hate Tottenham that much. Obviously, I don't like them, but I don't hate them.
What team do I hate? Okay, no, what's my least favourite?
Probably PSG, in all honesty. They just bore me. I love the PSG shirts though, bellissimo. Not really this year, but to be fair, even this year's are nice. But in previous years, really, really nice kits. But just don't like the egos of some of the players there. Never really cared about the Messi Ronaldo debate, so I'm not like, oh look, it's Messi, love it. Mbappe, I don't like him. Haaland's a much more interesting character, I think. Mbappe just seems very egotistical. Very good player, don't get me wrong.
I think it is
Not a fan.
PSG.
I uploaded the YouTube short. Well, I'll check it out after stream, Luna. I appreciate it. Luigi, what team do you like? Oh yeah, good question, Chelsea fan, Luigi. Well, what team do you like? It's amazing how Athletic Club are one of the 3 teams to never be relegated from La Liga. Yeah, they're the only they only rely on players from a small region of Spain. There's 100 years of La Liga. That's very impressive, isn't it? Hopefully the next hour I get some views. Hopefully so. Hopefully it hits that shorts algorithm and goes all over the place.
I'm going to start off with a like.
Mbappe has a big ego. Yeah. He's an interesting character, Mbappe. He's a good player. Very, very good
Well,
player.
that kick off, I pushed it out.
I was going to say. Stop checking for YouTube shorts.
On the right.
By the way, thanks for 10 likes as well. Appreciate whoever has just hit that like button. Maybe it's someone that's come from Lona's short.
Maybe.
Haaland's quite a big ego, but he's a lot nicer. Haaland's...
Hilarious.
How would you describe it? He's got more charisma. Like, he's funny. So Mbappe is just egotistical. And on the pitch... I mean, the amount he moans at his teammates. Like Haaland, he complained at Dortmund, but equally, did you see that Dortmund team? Anyway, Bayer Leverkusen have got to start for the second half, but yeah. Mbappe's playing one of the best teams in the world, and he just stands there complaining while he does no work. Then you see Haaland sprinting half the pitch. I don't know, I just like Haaland's character. Sane, Musiala. Lona, do you have a YouTube channel? Well, everyone has a YouTube channel.
I was going to say.
I was thinking if you don't realise, you do.
I have a
You
YouTube
do
channel.
have a YouTube channel.
Well, obviously this one, obviously. I mean, my personal one.
Yeah. From Meccano.
I'm guessing Luigi's trying to spell
That's nice, isn't
England.
it?
Enelange, England,
Eggland.
England,
Eggland.
England, England.
But yeah, Lona has got some content on his channel. Delete. Switches up the play, tries to find Muller. It's gone out for a Bayern throw. Again, that's come off Thomas Muller, has it not? And Bayern on a throw. Is there a different role?
I just think that Bayern just a bit biased.
Bayern are biased towards Bayern, to be fair.
I think the refs, I think they're
The Bundesliga, yeah. I did.
That's what, because they
I
tell
think
the
they're
Bundesliga, yeah,
biased.
they struggle in Europe, so maybe they've paid the refs. Oh, Mane's that penalty
Mane's gone
could be.
down, but ref doesn't care.
There we go, we got England.
Hudson Odoi.
This is a chance. Diaby. Hudson. Diaby.
Hudson.
Hudson.
It's definitely Hudson Odoi.
This is Diaby.
Here's Diaby. Here's Hudson Odoi across to Kasuni.
Nah, it weren't a penalty.
Diaby.
I don't know if it. Well, you've got
Cassini.
England. That's a good. No, that's a great team to support.
Andrich.
Women's team, yes, but men's team.
Hincampi. Tries to
Good ball
find
in,
shit.
but no shit.
Subs, by the way, for Bayer Leverkusen.
Oh yeah, Hincapie.
Evidently.
Hincapie. And
Yeah, Hincampi, that's his name.
Hincapie. Hincapie. Oh, that's not a pen. And
Purely Hinkapi. I hope it's Hinkapi. Hinkapi, and then Charles Aranguiz. Or Charles Aranguiz. Aranguiza.
put your nan in the freezer.
Okay, right.
Don't put your nan in the freezer.
But yeah, Jeremy Frimpong off. Harsh. Very harsh.
I was going to say, he played well.
Limits them going forward,
You
but
sure it's Frimpong?
yes, it definitely is.
Did it not say Mitchell Bakker?
Yeah, off for Hincapi.
Oh,
Not
and
for Charles
I've changed formation though.
Yeah, they've gone 4-3-3. They've moved Hudson out wide and brought off Frimpong. I don't think it's a terrible.
Where's,
Change.
um,
And anyone remember Fosu Mensah? I did see him on the bench and just didn't bother mentioning him. But yeah, of course,
He was
ex-Manchester
he's
United
just
player.
not-
I mean, he doesn't even get in this Bayer Leverkusen
Yeah.
team.
all this blind side.
But he was in the Championship
Oh,
on loan.
Musiala.
Wouldn't you just stay there
Mane.
rather than going and becoming a
Muller,
bench player at
Pavard.
Leverkusen?
All in, Mane,
Oh, Mane,
Muller.
Muller.
Oh, good hands.
Well, playing very
Wow,
well.
Hurricane made a save.
Would you rather be a starter in the Championship or a bench player in the Bundesliga?
Starting the championship.
Exactly. So why
Can't
don't
be
you?
in that Watford side.
Well, he could have got in the Fulham or Watford team and just been like a yo-yo club player or something like that.
Because if you're,
Sure.
if you're Bayern Munich and you're winning the title, fair enough. But if you're Bayern Leverkusen, you're sitting mid-table every year. Just claim, yeah, exactly.
I mean, they don't usually. They usually go top 4,
Yeah, true.
but
And last year, they didn't get Europe.
they are literally in the Champions League. They're literally in a group
Oh, yeah.
with Porto, Atleti, and Bruges.
I'm stupid. I am stupid.
Mane.
Man.
That's a lovely run, by the way, from Sadio Mane. Goes out wide. Sane brings it down. Didn't think Pavard was going to get there, but Sane did. Will any of you two want to be a footballer when you're older? No. I have aspirations to be a professional football manager. But at the moment, just enjoying doing this.
I'd have a Scooby where I'm going to be at, to be honest. I'm still playing football.
Hopefully still here if you guys subscribe
to
today.
I become John Terry and I end up then obviously if I get the opportunity to, then I'm not going to say no, but I have no clue.
No, I'd rather just watch it.
I could end up being a plumber, but I could also end up being a millionaire, so who knows.
Leverkusen can either finish top 4 or be lower mid-table.
Or relegated.
Oh yeah, at the moment they're in a
I
spot
know,
wobble, but I think they'll be
They
alright.
genuinely tear it up.
Well, they've got a brilliant academy, haven't they? Well, I guess they'd sell talents like Florian Wirtz, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Probably be able to raise easily 100 mil in sales.
That's the thing, I think this team does lack Florian Wirtz.
Yeah. Well, they've got Wirtz, they've got Bellarabi, who not a stunning player, but is reliable. And they've got... What's his name? Someone else out injured. Can't remember, I'm going to have to have a look now. But I know there was another high-profile injury that I recognise.
That's an interesting
Oh,
question.
Ezequiel Palacios.
What team would you manage?
Ooh. I mean, I would never manage Chelsea, I don't think. If I got asked, it'd be hard to turn around, but it's not my dream because I'd care too much.
Yeah, you fuck it up.
Exactly.
Like Lamps, brilliant, but it's to shit.
I'd overthink it because you don't want to make a mistake, do you?
No.
Like, I'd love to manage someone like a Brighton. I think Brighton are a really nice club. Or a Southampton. I really like the project there.
Yeah.
Of investing in the young talent. So someone like that would be amazing. But I mean, just to be a professional football manager would obviously be
Get a Rex.
quite the achievement. Yeah.
Part of their story.
Amazing.
Become part of
Wouldn't it be Chelsea? No. I'm trying to be a football manager using FM22, JK.
What a game.
Same here, mate.
I'm not very good at it, but what a game. No, I'm not bad.
Kai Havertz came from Leverkusen. Yeah, exactly. Such a brilliant academy.
Guy Havertz came from Bayern. Don't know how that song was going.
I was going to say.
Way too many syllables in there.
Scores a star for Germany. The goal, to be fair, on Monday night was amazing. And I have, even at the time, I was gutted that England had conceded. Buzzing that Kai Havertz had scored.
If that was against any other team, if it wasn't against England, I'd be sitting there going, King Kai. What
But
a
either
hero."
way, I was still buzzing because Kai has not been right up there this season. To see both Mace and Kai killing it in the same game, things we'd love to see. Things we absolutely love to see. Hopefully now, the next time we turn up at Wembley, we'll actually score some goals.
Yes.
We won't just sit there and watch for 90 minutes.
And do while the other team score goals and they get ruled off and we get a penalty and we lose.
43-1 in FM is OP. I have used a 43-1 in some saves. My preferred formation is a 4-3-1-2. Too good, mate. Custom tactic. It's a clean slate. Just score loads of goals, concede loads as well.
Yeah. I like 4-4-1-1.
It doesn't work though.
No, because the difference is I prefer like the lower leagues of England. So I'll go
Yeah.
to League 2 and just play part of the bus,
Even
pump
then,
it long football.
when I took Bath to the Premier League, 4-2-3-1.
Yeah, I was just like to say, Leverkusen first 7 minutes were much, much better.
Yeah, no, they're not look bad.
They haven't conceded.
They've looked more solid with a 3 in midfield, it has to be said. Andrich, Aranguiz, and Demabe.
Things like that will annoy the manager so much because you'll think, if I just done this off the start.
Yeah. Maybe they wouldn't concede so early. It added a lot of solidity because they're able to create this almost 6,
Yeah.
even with the right back high. Rather than that, it leaves them a lot less exposed. But then when they do break, they've still got 3 up there, and Andrich can push into that attacking mid role, and then drop back. But
What would kill the game now is a Bayern 4th.
yeah, I mean, it looks as the way the game's going. This looks more like it's going to be a Leverkusen goal than a Bayern goal. But that Bayern just could bring the ring. 4-4-1-1 is like a more defensive 4-2-3-1. Yeah, mate, it's perfect.
Yeah, so a point, part of the bus.
The best formation though is 4-4-2.
Yeah.
Sorry, 4-4-F******ing 2.
David Speedy Boy, it's just seen the same graphic as I have. Fastest player in the Bundesliga this year, and then it was, who was it? It was a Leverkusen player, and then it was Marcus Thuram of Borussia Mönchengladbach.
It was a Leverkusen player, I guess Diaby.
Frimpong.
Oh, no, yeah, that makes more sense.
Oh, Mane.
Should be a goal. It's a
What?
brilliant save from Hanadeki.
Hanadeki rating points, what a save.
Reminds me, did you watch Jan Sommer a few weeks back for Gladbach against Bayern?
Yes.
What a
yes.
performance. He always turns up against Bayern. You could make like an hour-long
Yeah.
YouTube highlights reel.
Lit fancy to go from range, that's another good save.
That's a
from
decent stop out of
Hanadeki.
Hanadeki.
That's more rating points.
Just watch Kyle play shit again tomorrow. I hope I'm wrong. He won't. I've got faith. There's a reason Ben Chilwell and Reece James are both my fantasy team. I've gone mental.
We'll win.
I saw that Cucurella was injured and went, they're both starting. Come on. We're back in it. And I've also got Stone.
I'll take the other team.
I was going to say Cucurella. Yeah,
I'll watch it well. Yeah. Back-to-back saves, Hanadeki. Hanadeki.
Hanadeki.
Wrote 10 rating. I don't think you can get a 10 rating if you've already conceded.
Would be
3.
amazing.
I think you have to save like 7 penalties and score a goal and like have a 100% distribution rate. He doesn't win the head at the back post and so he's knocked some bloke out. Hopefully he's alright. But Musiala's still playing on and it's going to come to Mane. He's made it 4.
That's a 4.
It is...
Not disallowed. It's a goal.
It's a goal.
Bayern have a 4th.
Bit unfair, they scored while as a player down with a head injury.
Done.
Not much I thought they were going to stop the game for a head injury.
That's a second for Sadio.
Sadio. Well, that is definitely game gone now. Leverkusen look better, but a bit of a scramble from a corner, and it's 4. 4. Could Leverkusen get it back?
Yeah, mate. Easy.
Alex on a 5.8. Well, I think that's about to go down because this one again, it's not great. Sadio Mane. Well, he is. We said he was hiding, and now he scored 2. I was looking at a black eye in the crowd. But Sadio Mane. We're double offside. I don't think he's offside.
Nah.
The goal
Didn't
seems
look
to have
it.
counted.
Surprised that they allow play to go on. Oh, yes.
Oh no, they are checking it. Sorry.
Hang on.
They are checking it.
I'm not celebrating it's offside. It's just that Henry Lansbury just scored and it's 2-0.
Oh, they don't perceive it's a foul.
Potentially.
They're checking for a foul.
Delete
They are
on
check
Kusunu.
For a foul.
Let's see this then. I disagree. Yeah, it's a bit of a coming
Very
together.
side in the
but-
mono, by the way, so the ref doesn't get thingied by like people in the crowd. He's fully focused on the decision. Foul.
Is
Goal.
it?
Foul. Yeah, foul. Give him foul. No goal. Goal's ruled off.
Hang on.
I think.
Yeah, Nagelsmann shaking his head. Disallowed.
Disallowed. We're gonna wipe that goal away.
Mate, if Leverkusen will get this back now.
Redemption arc. Maybe Bayern haven't paid the refs. Well, change that title again.
I was going to say. Correction, no goal.
And Hladeki is going to get a free kick here. Must be our Griffith, thanks. Yeah, thanks it. We've not said it before.
We've not had too many VAR shots recently.
I was going to say, obviously Champions League nights we can't actually use it because of the double scoreboard. Neuer kicks it out to Davies. Still 32 minutes to go in this game. Davies on the drive. Into Musiala. Touch. Out wide to Saul. That's a poor effort from Sadio
Leroy Sané.
Wow, I've gone wrong.
Big miss from Sané there.
Yeah, he could have made that four.
Big miss. In the midst of all that,
Reinstated
the
four.
mighty Luton Town leading 2-0.
How many minutes is that game into? 40.
It's now half time. By the way, up a subscriber, so appreciate whoever's just subscribed. 886 now, 14 to the 900 subs.
So if you are in the chat and you are that new subscriber,
Can we hit it by the conclusion of Sunday's stream? Hopefully so.
maybe.
Come on, guys. We can do this.
Can we do it?
Hey. So that's the question. People in chat, can we hit 900 subs before the end of Sunday's stream?
I don't think so.
Put your verdict in the chat. And yeah, thanks to whoever has just subscribed. Appreciate it so much.
Davies. Still Davies. Back to Musiala. Back to Kimmich. No, not
Sabitzer, Mane. Davies.
Surely this is going to be a fourth. Bayern now really putting on the pressure.
Sabitzer, Davies, Musiala. Oh, that's
Oh,
brilliant
it's-
from
it's
Musiala.
beautiful, and then
Ball
just
out of
forced
play,
it a bit
yeah.
there. That's really, really good footwork from the generational talent that is Jamal Musiala.
Generational?
And the crowd is jumping up and down, the Bayern fans.
Generational
And it's
push.
Sardar coming on
Sardar Azmoun.
up front and replacing
The
Patrick Schick.
Iranian striker, I believe.
And then
Might be wrong there.
Yassine Adli.
Hope I'm not.
Yassina Adli, sorry, is coming on. I'm guessing for Callum Hudson-Odoi. Would be my prediction.
Wouldn't be a matter prediction. Schick off,
It is.
Adoy off.
Yeah, so Schick
Double
and
change
Adoy
again.
off for Sardar Azmoun, Sardar Azmoun, that's the one, and Yassina Adli. What's your favourite team in the top 5 league?
I would go Chelsea, obviously Pro. Bundesliga, Dortmund. Serie A, Plastic. I have so many teams I like there. Roma. Big fan of Napoli this season. Inter. Been a fan of them for a while. It depends on the year. This year Napoli, last year Roma, the season before that Inter. So, and I've always liked Venezia for their kits, and obviously Ethan Ampadu was out on loan there last season. So, yeah, no, I'm a massive Plastic fan. And Atalanta, they've always been a fun side to watch, and I've got an Atalanta shirt as well. So, La Liga, yeah. I'd probably go. I don't know really. Quite like Bilbao. Real are fun to watch, but they are a bit dull sometimes in the UCL. But La Liga I'm the most neutral, I think.
Chelsea, Roma, Lille, Dortmund,
Lille?
Villarreal. Lost Lille.
Fair enough. Mine's got to be the FC Nantes. God, I love FC Nantes.
Just because Lille won the league and I had a football manager save them.
Okay. Well, old school TFC fans.
We'll remember
From-
FC Nantes.
I was going to say the 2020 days of the TFC channel.
Dudic, Black, Peloy at the back.
Not review. What a segment that was.
Not review.
That was on the original podcast. Season 0 as it's
Chelsea
now
fan, you
called.
off? Or is Exed leaving? Guessing Chelsea fan, you're off?
Alright, yeah.
Alright,
See ya.
Chelsea
See you,
fan.
Chelsea.
Anyway. And Lona, welcome back. Yeah, thanks Chelsea fan for hopping along.
Sane. Musiala.
Chance to make it 4. Musiala just ball gets
It's a
stuck behind
lovely
him.
little dribble, but then, yeah. Ball gets caught in his feet. We'll reach that part of the evening where games come
As
into
I
a
say,
close. Usually it's around that 80th minute
I said
where
we don't see goals.
maybe there's a second goal.
I said we don't see goals on TFC, and as we're saying already,
Luton's at half time now though. What a showing they've put on so far. 2 goals away in Hull.
guess Haradeki's rating. I'm going to go for 5.1. Put away football. Don't you have it? Ah, you're boring. You're boring.
I wasn't even looking.
You're
Mate.
so dull. He's just ruined the game because he's looked. Go on, have a guess.
I'll probably go 5.5.
Alright, I'm under.
I think I've won. Musiala. Alphonso Davies.
Oh, Davies. Was he fouled?
Oh, it's a lot of contact in the area.
Corner. Risk giving corner.
But yeah, no, I don't think it's foul.
Again, though, I
Coutinho.
just want to say, in the outside of England leagues, we're seeing that
They've nailed that. They've
really
needed
good
VAR.
refereeing.
Yeah.
And even VAR was quick,
Brilliant ref.
snappy, fast, communicable. Not as nice, our science though. The communicative to do. Yeah, it's just
Transparent,
really
I think, is the word
Yeah.
you're looking for, rather than communicable
No,
diseases.
yeah, I was going to say, I do it a bit different.
Kimmich. It's a shocking delivery.
Oh, wow, yeah, it's not good.
Over
Let's
everyone.
just fall over himself.
No, I think that's just a bit of contact with one of the Leverkusen centre halves, and they're playing quickly at Leverkusen, hoping to hit him on the break when they've finally got a few centre halves forward.
Oh,
And it has worked. Diaby bursting down this right, ball in, Adley
Oh,
straight at
so-
Neuer, Asmoon.
oh what has
he
he passed
done?
it? Why has he passed it?
terrible pass? More like.
Oh, shit. And the big, massive
tap it
chance
to
for
him.
Leverkusen to just get a
Oh
goal.
my god. Anyway, double change here. Goretzka and Gnabry. Jesus Christ.
What a miss.
2 players you don't want to see coming on went 3-0 down.
Adley-
Mane's coming off.
Adley puts it straight at Neuer, and then the rebound falls to Asmoon.
Gonna see a
And he
replay of
just
that Mane goal.
he fizzes it back at Adley, and of course he's not going to say he's not going to get there.
It's just nowhere
What
near.
is it? It's absolute crap. And
No wonder Bayern are able to win games
yeah,
like
Mane
these,
off
honestly.
Gnabry, and Goretzka is coming on for Sabitzer.
Mane should arguably have 2 goals to his name, but I think he'll take the
He
1.
has got 2 goals in his name.
He does not.
He doesn't. He should have had 2.
Just wanted to shut up. Anyway, Gnabry on. Goretzka on. Goretzka linked with Chelsea. Potentially in a deal with Kai Havertz. Don't think I'd be
He's
too
got
happy about
muscles.
that, but
That's what he's got.
he does have muscles.
Oh, what
Lovely
a
flick from
on-
Musiala to Noah.
So,
So in the end,
Sane
wasteful.
weren't really on the same
By the way, 20 votes in the poll in chat. 75% are correct. 15% went for Bayer Leverkusen and 10% went for a draw.
You're
Kimmich.
brave. You're 10%.
And the 15.
Musiala, oh,
75% boring, mate.
15%.
Yeah, it went Leverkusen. 10% went draw and 75% Bayern.
We had some people back in Leverkusen tonight.
Well, also we've not had like as many people as we usually get in the streams. So it's not like we've had a load of
Very true.
a really high thing.
Very true. Got a YouTube only started an hour ago. What are you on about?
You've just obviously not refreshed it. is it?
No, I have. I literally did.
Okay. Well, if it's not quite 2 hours yet,
Oh, yeah.
then it'll say that, which it will be in 6 minutes.
Alright, well, 6 minutes, guys, is what we've got to wait. What is going
There's a
on?
pear. I have
I
a pear tree, and I think I've just had a pear drop.
think they're all dropping off, probably the wind. Very
We have
strong.
a pear tree, and the neighbour has a pear tree. Ours is like further in the garden. Theirs is on top of the studio, pretty much.
So literally just dropping on our heads.
Yes.
Oh, here is
This is a lovely drive from Adley, to be fair.
fouled now.
He's done well against the absolute
Oh,
unit of
yeah.
Meccano, and then Meccano spun him. And that's really nice from Bayern, but they're caught out in possession. Asmoon, again, how bad is this man at passing a football?
Because he's fizzing it at people over the best.
Not quite at them. Just like really challenging his teammates, isn't he? Well, yeah. What rank do you think Mane will be on the new FIFA? He got an 89, apparently. Guess Radeki's rating. Right, I'm not looking at football this time. I'm going to go 5.6.
I'm going to go 5.7.
Have a look. It's 5.5. Nothing's changed.
He hasn't touched the ball, has he?
Do you like pears?
No.
I do. He
I
doesn't
don't.
eat any fruit and vegetable because he's
Despise
mental.
it.
But the problem with our pears is a lot of them just drop and then become bruised and not great. And you either get them where they've been there for ages and it's just mush, or you get them too early and they're just rock hard. That I've had about 3 lovely pears ever from that tree, and best pears ever. But other than that, about 10 minutes, that 10-minute sweet spot, just terrible pears. But you can like mash, you can like put in like, what do you call it?
A pear pie.
Yeah, you can make a pear pie. Or stew them, and they're quite nice.
No, stew is awful. Stew is...
Not a stew, I said stew the pears. You like make them warm and stuff, and a bit mushy. It's quite nice.
Right there.
Bit of biscuit, something like that. Get some hobnobs.
Your pear tree does you... No.
No, I don't want my neighbour's pears. We've got too many pears.
I was going to say. They all landed in our garden anyway.
Yeah.
I don't want them. I mean, damn back.
The thing is, they don't cut their pear tree, so it's just massive.
Just chuck them back over.
DRV. We don't like the noises. I feel like the studio could just take off.
Leverkusen come back the century is
DRV.
on. Maybe. They score now.
Cappy.
Ball in. It's bouncing around. It's falls to no one. Here is Sir Asmoon. Is he just going to fizz the ball at his teammate? No, he's got a throw. What's he going to do? Lob it at someone. Oh no, he decided to not take the throw.
Dash it at someone in the
22
crowd.
minutes. Could Leverkusen come back in this?
Ah, no. Just, I want them to, but no.
Can they find a goal here though? Diaby has a go from range. No,
It's a shot on target. It's a good bit of progress.
He's played decently.
Diaby's looked decent, yeah. Neuer's done well when he's been called upon. Claudio Bravo is better at passing than Asmo.
Facts, here we go. Pressure handling. 64% escape rate for Musiala.
90%.
1 goal for him and 90%.
90% pass
It's
rate
so
completion.
Cool. It's brilliant.
Right, we're going to become exclusive Bundesliga action.
It's just brilliant.
Bring some pears for half-time snack tomorrow. Oscar Lindjars. What do you think of that?
No.
No.
They're all bloody red.
I was going to say.
Like them.
Do I have a mush or just rocks?
Yeah, I was going to say.
You should put a trampoline on the pear trees when they fall. They don't bruise. That's actually very smart. Unfortunately, I don't have a trampoline. That sounds like quite the operation just
and
for some
also,
pears.
Lone I am bonkers. I don't like strawberries.
Strawberries. Bellissimo.
No.
Especially a little sprinkling of sugar. Here's Joshua Kimmich. Goes to Upamecano.
I think the best thing I'm
Finds
at
Pavard
in
out
football
wide.
is ball retention, not doing hold on. Fair enough. I think my best trait is kicking it long. I ain't for the best.
Mine's finishing, mate. I'm Erling Haaland.
I'm good at not tackle it. Oh, I guess
Because they tap ins.
No,
Davies.
I can like either
Musiala.
Oh,
I
he's
was
not-
going to get a shot away, but that's a good challenge from Demo Bay. And then Adley brought down. He wants a foul. It's not given. Davies to Gnabry. Gnabry fires a
save,
shot off from
Aaron, it's 4
Pavard. He
points.
makes another good save.
It's 4 points.
Where was this in the first 30
I was gonna
minutes,
say,
honestly?
what was he doing in the first half? First half, he didn't make
Especially
any
that
save.
Musiala one, though. That one has absolutely knackered the finish shot stopper. Really should have been unselfish here, I think.
No,
Fair
that's
enough.
gonna knock the wind
I can
out
see
of
why
his
that's
sails.
knackered him
Oh, yeah.
on reflection. How doesn't like grapes either, no, Lona?
No. I'm not okay. No, I'm not. No, don't like grapes either. No. 20 minutes to go. Kimmich over the corner. He's got to be better delivering than the last one was.
Yeah, certainly has.
That's a decent ball.
It's alright.
Oh,
Meccano.
This is it. And Delit didn't anticipate that he was going to miss it.
Musiala's goal was terrible goalkeeping. Agreed. Count the Dragon-esque,
Yeah,
I'd argue.
Oh, Pavard's on down on his ankle. Is he alright? Doesn't look to be. Oh, he's going to get back up. He should look alright. How fast am I?
Tobias Steele's done a great job.
I mean, I'm not that fast.
Mm.
I wouldn't sound fast.
Okay.
I'm not slow, but I'm not like rapid.
Yeah. Anyway, I was just saying, I think the referee Tobias Steele's done a great job tonight.
He's been great. He's been really good.
I think
again,
there is such a difference in the standard of officiating in the Premier League to leagues abroad. Pear crumble on the menu tomorrow, by the way, as well.
Smart football.
Cheeky little snack after that half time.
Oh,
We should be back by half time. I'm like, I'm hoping.
No, hopefully. Less extra time penalties.
Yeah, to be fair. Back in the day, i.e. 5 years ago, I was so fast and I'm just average. Yeah, pace drop-offs.
Your FIFA right stats gone down.
Yeah, with age.
You started the game at 95
Falling
pace
off a
and now
cliff.
you're down at 82.
Sad downfall of my pace. What's your guys' favourite food? Depends, doesn't it?
Chocolate.
That's not. I presume they mean like meal, not
Oh.
just.
Yeah, but
thing.
okay, then.
Oh, I love a
chocolate-
lemon. No one loves a lemon.
Chocolate soup.
Not it.
Chocolate anything.
Soup?
I don't know.
How'd you have chocolate soup? Isn't that just cereal?
No, I did like chocolate cereal. Do you get chocolate milk?
Harry, mate, you're a face merchant. Don't even.
Paste merch. That sounds like I've only got paste.
Yeah. Pavard. Sane, back to Pavard. FIFA ranked 96 pace 5 years later, it's 65.
Danny Pareto style.
That kind of drop off. Danny Farrell's never had 96 pace.
No, he started at 50 and he dropped to 40.
No, he had 5 and he slowly built it up to 6. That's the thing, FIFA has people believe players like Danny Pereira are just terrible.
They're saying that we are better than Tyler One, Dr. Disrespect, and I show speed. No. I can't
Speed's
agree with
different
that.
gravy,
'Cause,
mate.
like, yeah. Speed, we're not up there with speed quite yet. Changes for both teams.
Why do we have so many questions on the desserts just coming? What's your opinion on tiramisu?
Mm.
Do you like chocolate gatto?
Oh,
Spelt very
love-
wrong.
Love chocolate gatto.
Who doesn't? Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I love chocolate gatto.
Chocolate gatto is alright.
Like chocolate gatto up there.
I've gone from back to Fabinho.
I really want chocolate gatto. Potato 18 is coming on. Yeah,
Come
love
on.
his man.
Please get a goal. That'd be so
Eric
quality.
Choupo-Moting. Eric Choupo-Moting.
He's never been good at football. Like
Eric
genuinely.
Choupo-Moting.
He's
He's a
always
laundry
been
scheme.
terrible.
He's a laundry scheme. Eric Choupo-Moting. Yeah, but Eric Choupo. And Adam Hosek is on for DIRB. It's 16 minutes. We just see another goal. Now you send it back to DM. I am similar. Centre half.
Oh, yeah, I started up front, ended up then moved to the wing, then to right back. Now I just stand on the sidelines and say things.
Yeah. I went right
Instead
mid, centre
of
mid, centre
Meccano.
half, and now I'm just a mix of both.
Yeah.
Do what I need to do for my team. Put a shift in. Get stuck in.
By the
Get
way, I
sent
know
off.
we mentioned that the Leverkusen and draw percentages were high. They're slowly going down. 22 votes now. 77% with Bayern Munich.
Musiala, great drive. But he's forced backwards. No, that's never had the dribbling technical ability and dribbling away by
Literally just a pace merchant. Counter attack. Zip it away into the
sitting
distance.
down, ping.
Up
ball down
Meccano.
line.
Finds Gnabry, goes to Pavard. Pavard back to Dales with Meccano. He's looked solid tonight. He's just shoved over anything that came near him, pretty much. Serge Gnabry, ex-West Brom player.
Haradiki's on a 6.2.
What a show, mate.
What performance. He's
Considering he's conceded 3, and he let one between his hands.
But he's got Choupo-Moting on the pitch now, so...
Well, it's not embarrassing to concede to him.
Eric Choupo-Moting. Eric Choupo-Moting. I know he's got a dark beard. Like a black hair beard. And then he's got like blonde on the top.
Choupo-Moting. I wish it was pink. I have to be honest. Wish it was pink. Kasuni.
Yeah.
Have a little switch to the play. And to be fair, that's brought down well by the number 23, who's only just come on the field, presumably, because I don't recognise him.
Yeah.
Very tall, though. Nice little flick on from him.
Haradiki, man of the match for Bayern.
Asmoon. That's a
Oh,
lovely
he's-
turn, to be
he's-
fair.
that's a decent
He's
pass
passed
as
it.
well.
He's
Alan
actually
Lozek.
passed it. Oh, that's Lozek, sorry. Squares it. Demo Bay. Can't get a shot
He
away.
doesn't even stop it.
He should.
Dribbles
To be
out.
fair, it came from off Kimmich, I think. Yeah. We'll do our man of the matches short. We've still got 15 minutes left to go in this one, though.
Could Leverkusen spark a comeback?
You never know, do you? Musiala.
If they win 4-3,
Lovely
I will
movement. Pavard.
sell
Gnabry.
something.
Pavard. Musiala.
I'm probably best at right back, but I feel I get pace abused. To be fair, depending on what I've noticed, is you don't get many quick players that I play against.
No, not quicker than you.
They're
You're
all just
pace merchant.
pretty wingers and
Asmoon.
physical big players.
Yeah,
They're like,
Yeah, because if you
get that
mix
feeling, I don't know how tall you
if
are.
you mix physical and
get that
tricky winger,
feeling-
you get Erling
You ever get
Haaland.
that feeling where you
Or
kind
Marco
of,
Ronaldo.
you rock up and you see that the other team got like some 7 foot tall striker and you go, oh, today's going to be a long day.
Never said a 7 foot tall. If you just push him over.
No,
Look at how hard they fall,
when you
mate.
see like some geezer who's like
Some
at least
absolute
a
geezer,
foot,
yeah.
foot taller than you. You're like,
No,
this is going to be a long day.
Never had that problem.
Alright. Shut
I'm
up.
taller than everyone.
That is a shocking pass.
Yeah.
Tapsoba manages to get Leverkusen out of trouble there. If not, Gnabry was on one.
He was on one, to be fair.
You know what I mean?
Pavard. Kimmich. Turns back, goes to Upamecano. He goes back to Neuer. Finds De Ligt. De Ligt into Kimmich. Kimmich now. Lovely ball forwards. To be fair, Gnabry takes it in his stride. That's a huge challenge from Hincapié.
Very important tackle as well.
Great challenge though. He's timed that excellently.
Yeah.
Opinion on Pleasurewood Hills as
I've
loner.
only been twice, so I can't really have an opinion.
Never been. Don't rate theme parks.
Yeah, because you're ridiculous. My average pace, very very slow, terrible finishing, poor passing, but well guys at reading attacks. Well, take that. So that's not a bad pal. Average pace is alright. Very basic step overs. No one needs to do a step over. Terrible finishing. That's why you're at defence. Yeah. Poor passing. Maybe stick with centre back and not DM. World class at reading attacks. Definitely stick. That's DM then. Just play at DM, but play your short passes. Don't try any long balls over the top.
Harry, what position do you play?
Centre half.
Yeah.
Well,
Also, I have 20 physicality. Now, if that's FIFA, that's terrible. But if that's FM, you're the most physical player on the game.
My physicality, I use it too much. I like to push people over and push them around and foul people and tug their shirt. I'm a dirty player.
And this is brilliant. Adam Hlozek.
Into
Asmu. Okay, that was explosive. Like the shots about Adley, man, you've ruined
It
it.
was just crap. It was just rubbish.
Just crumpled.
Physical.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Nah, 20. Surely you're not that weak. Come on, get in the gym. I can't be talking about.
I've never been to a gym. Here comes
I've been to a
Musiala.
gym.
Which one?
I've been in a gym.
Oh.
Doesn't mean I did anything. I've been in
Just
one. No, I'm joking.
Gnabry. I've been in a football stadium. Doesn't mean I'm a professional footballer.
2 on FM. And then FM is the biggest time sink in the world.
Well, I've lost so many hours.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, if you look at my hours, I'm one.
You're so much worse than me. I've got 500 hours. You've got like 700 almost.
Yeah. More than that, sure.
Nah, I think. Oh, you might be 800 this year. But that's disgraceful considering I'm better at the game than you.
I know, I've played a lot.
So washed.
10 stamina, 36. Surely, no, I think you're discrediting yourself. No way.
Well, it depends. If you're comparing us to a professional footballer, then yeah, I'm probably one in everything.
Oh yeah.
But
if you like, so Ronaldo, right? If I'm looking at Ronaldo's stats, I'm 1 on everything. Yeah.
Nah, mate. Aggression.
90 aggression. Yeah, my aggression's a bit too much. I'm a bit like, who was the CDM that went around kicking people? There's a lot of them.
I was going to say which one.
More
Xhaka,
Kane.
a few years back.
No, I'm probably more Xhaka, 2017, yeah. Roughly.
You don't make that many errors, do you? Musiala's off, by the way, to a standing ovation from the Bayern fans. They love him.
He's played superbly tonight. He has played superbly tonight. And with only 9 minutes to go, that man there is going to get a run out.
It's Mazraoui, mate. Not that man there.
See, Cam?
No, he's moved to right. He's at right
Where's
back.
Pavard?
Off the pitch.
McKay's off as well.
I
Where
don't
is
know.
everyone playing?
No, I think Pavard's gone centre half.
Kimmich.
He can play there.
So who's playing when Musiala plays?
Gravenberch is on for Musiala.
That makes more sense. Against
more
Morales, one of the best
attacking
players in
mid,
my country out of start. Wish you luck, Danny.
Yeah.
Sounds like a tough one, but I'm sure you're going to win. Just play like you're playing against Liverpool.
Should we cover it on TFC Live?
Defend well and hit on the counter. Tell your manager.
Our viewer played one of the best teams in his country.
Never played football before.
Welcome back to the Full Chat Live.
Good sport. But you have to play it to watch it and understand it.
No. I mean, it does help.
Yeah, football's for everyone, yeah. Because I don't want to concede a pen. I don't tackle the box. Oh, I always tackle the box.
Oh my god, Gravenberch is actually playing football.
But you got to do it smartly. Oh, why is Sané just throwing a load of water over Musiala?
I don't know whether he was angry or whether that was a joke. They didn't. The tone looked
It didn't
angry.
look like a joke. I know Gravenberch is playing football. Yeah, I tackled the box. I didn't sneak.
Free,
Kimmich.
Kimmich.
Tuck their shirt. The ref don't sleep.
Goretzka
That's a foul. That is a
brought down, but
silver
Gravenberch
advantage.
continues
No,
on and he loses the ball and it's down.
That
Free
is a
kick
man
now.
who's not played football in a blue moon. That run there.
Not many people play football in a blue moon. Quite rare.
Funny.
Thanks, Harry. Really appreciate it.
It's nice to see Gravenberch back on the pitch.
Yeah, baller. Absolute baller. Yeah, only 7 minutes to go in this one. Hopefully, Bayern don't score any more.
Yeah, I mean they could here though. Gnabry and someone else saying another free kick. Don't actually know who it is because it is number.
A quick glance at the live table then as well. Bayern Munich climbed to second, though of course have played one more fixture than everyone else in the league, as they still have to play tomorrow.
Gnabry over
But it does
the
put
free
the
kick.
pressure on Dortmund and
This is
Union
going
Berlin
top
to
left,
keep
I'll
up
tell you
with
now.
Bayern.
Gnabry.
Well,
Oh, straight
to maintain their
Haradecki.
gap to
Haradecki on the floor. That's another save for Haradecki, and that'll get him more feet.
he's not been terrible. Yeah, he's made some big errors, but he's not been terrible.
Kick him in the cars and pull him to the ground. Oh yeah, if it's like not an actual game
Andrich.
from my Saturday, you know,
Haradecki.
it was just a.
Oh, that is
he's
a
had
big
an absolute
error.
mess.
A mollusk.
Oh my god.
I just jinxed him very
Oh
hard.
my dear, oh dear, oh dear.
I've jinxed him very hard. I'm so sorry.
Oh wow, he's had a stinker tonight.
I just said he's not been that bad. Yeah, he made an error, but he's not been that bad.
Just watched.
And then that happened. Oh, Lucas Haradecki,
The reason
mate.
why I mean, when I say teams give the league to Bayern, what happened there? He's going to want to forget that one. Wow.
Can't say I'm surprised. It's not been stunning from Leverkusen. But, yeah, that was poor from Haradecki.
3 is respectable. 4's a bit more battering, and Bayern now get a 5th. Oh dear, he slipped over. Muller gets a goal. Dear, oh dear. Not a very captain's performance from him. What? How? I mean, that's going to drop his rating. His rating has got to be that in the mud now. You sit there on Banner Park, yeah. His rating must be on the floor. Dear, oh dear. Good him. Bayern could get a 5th.
Yeah. Which matches you guys covering this weekend? The 2 derbies, presumably. You're exactly spot on there, Gary. I will be the only person here tomorrow morning for a large portion of the stream. I'll be live from 12 o'clock though, so join us. For Arsenal versus Tottenham, Harry will join us at some point in that game, hopefully. And then, of course, he will be here for Manchester Derby. We'll be covering that coverage from 1:30 for the 2 o'clock
Yes.
kickoff.
He was a 6.2. I'm guessing now that area's gone down to a 5.7.
Let's have a cheeky little gander. Just a cheeky little one.
Football says
4.4.
Oh dear.
It's not been a great show, has he? He's been almost worse than Cal the Dragon. I mean, 4 more goals.
Oh my god, look at
A few
it.
more blunders like that. We didn't see anything like that from Cal.
I was going to say. Cal's much better. He
Well,
just
I
stood
didn't.
on the edge of his
He was
6-yard box
much
and
better.
Miniminter just crossed the ball into the net.
Go down to a 5.5. That's not what football were handing him, mate.
Football says 4.4.
I think one football might be a lot nicer than football.
Yeah, I was going to say. Football were very harsh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
4.4.
4.4. Oh dear.
Shame we can't compare him to
Cal the
how
Dragon.
the Dragons really get a good idea. The
Yeah.
side-by-side comparison. Well, it looks like he has a double chin when he celebrates the goal.
I didn't watch
I was
that.
gonna say, I
So I
haven't
wasn't
seen.
really intent watching Muller's chin and celebrating. Yeah, Bayer Leverkusen manager does not look very impressed.
No, he's still got his slick back
'Cause his
curtains.
his hair has never moved in his life.
No. He doesn't sleep. He doesn't what? It's just stuck
He
there.
does sleep, he just
He just stays the
mate.
same
He
somehow.
washes, but he still stays the same place. He doesn't wash his hair.
There's so much gel in that hair.
That's to say.
It can't move.
That man spends a good 45 minutes gelling his hair.
And Nagelsmann has never looked at his hair.
I was going to say.
Brilliant coach. No.
No, because it doesn't have any yet. On SofaScore, Haradecki has made 2 errors into goals.
You should start
getting views soon. Well, hopefully, because we've only got 3 minutes left.
It's got 3 views, fittingly.
Yeah. That's big.
Do you like how you go to subscriptions? It's PewDiePie, Mr. Beast Shorts, Markiplier, The Football Chat,
Obviously.
Mr. Beast,
Obviously.
Jack Jack's Life as well. Good. Brilliant YouTuber. It's a 4.8. It's 4.4 on FootMob.
That's nice. That's really nice.
It's got loads of different numbers.
After Musiala had it. It's a. I thought he's always looked old.
Who are you talking about?
Gary Weissman. For some reason, I thought Müller was older than 33 since they've been around forever.
He has been. He has been 33
That's what I'm saying.
for about 20 years.
So I think, like people saying that Dybala went from 22 to 27.
I could have sworn that Muller was 37 years old, but
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So everyone's not saying players will. No, and Bayern aren't the same team without Lewandowski.
because I thought Muller would be retiring next year, but realistically, he can get another 4 years.
Yeah. I just got to notice what is wrong with YouTube.
Things we hate to see, Perks. Now, what you should do is follow us on Twitter and have notifications on. They never fail. Follow us on all the different socials. Make sure to check the YouTube community tab regularly, and you'll be able to see. There's a who will win.
He's got something else.
There was our content schedule out on Monday. So yeah, check that for all our stream times and stuff.
I think that's a bit early to call that, Danny.
What's Danny said? Let me have a look.
Sané and Musiala are like Robin and Ribery.
I'd agree. And the fact that they've got, like, in terms of I think they've got potential to be. They're not as good as them, but
right now,
in terms of the link up the pair have, I'd agree. It's obviously a different formation. They've not got Lewandowski there. Maybe if they did, they'd shine less, arguably.
Less, yeah.
Equally, Robin and Ribery still shone massively with
That's why I
Lewandowski
think
there.
they're
If
different.
anything, it boosted their assist stats. So.
I think everyone else has kind of been in Lewandowski.
But to be fair, I always thought Haaland would end up there.
But then he didn't. He ended up City. Great.
Bayern Munich. And I could see Havertz going to Bayern Munich though.
And actually tearing up.
Unless hopefully he can continue. He carries his Germany form into Chelsea. But I mean, they do love having the German national team in their team. He's driving it forwards here. Leon Goretzka.
I mean, Tar's done well there.
Dinks it into the side.
Keep out of him and then seemed to put the shot wide.
Yeah, I mean, Goretzka's hardly the paciest geezer alive, is he?
I was going to say, well, on FIFA, that's what he had good pace last year. Jonathan Tar as well.
Yeah, for a centre midfielder, he did. And he's still quick, I don't doubt that, but if that was Musiala,
oh yeah, sad.
Davies, mate, not a chance of Jonathan Tar catching up.
Even Choupo-Moting. Of course that.
I think it's a tactical problem. Mane plays more down the wing when he plays as a centre forward at Liverpool.
That's game.
And by the way, game over. Bayern Munich win 4-0. Quite the comfortable game. Make sure to turn it on tomorrow. Come on, you Gunners. All right, see you there, Perks. It will just be me, so I need a load of you in chat to give me someone to talk to. Harry won't be here from the start. But yeah, I'll be bringing coverage from 12. Hopefully, Harry can join us by about 1ish at the
hopefully.
latest. But yeah, depends what happens indeed. But yeah, I do think there's a tactical problem with Sadio Mane on that side. Bayern do miss that goal scorer. And there is some, by the way, I know we mentioned Bayern potential special kit. There's some sort of stuff around the badge.
Very faint. 4-0 against Bayer 04.
Good. Bayern XG 2.4 to Leverkusen's 0.9. Can't say I'm shocked. But Leverkusen jinxed themselves there. I jinxed Hradecki as well for that final mistake. I literally said he's not had a terrible game. He's made some big howlers though. And then he goes and makes it.
Bayern have XG 2.4 and you let him score 4. And when you've had an XG of 0.9 to not score, you could say it's disappointing.
If Arsenal and Manchester United win their games, and there will be no more unbeaten teams. What's
I think
that?
City and Tottenham are the only unbeaten teams in the
Oh
Premier League.
yeah.
That could happen, you know. That could happen.
Union are undefeated, aren't they? But I guess in the Prem, those two, yeah.
But I think if you reverse it and you say if Tottenham and City win,
Yeah, Union
then
lost.
I think that completely changes the parallel of the league.
Wow, big words. Yeah.
Man of the match, player of the match, player of the match. I've got one in my head already.
There's a lot to go for, but I'm going to go Jamal Musiala, the standout tonight. Evidently class. I mean, just effortlessly brilliant. Some really good strikes, great movement for that first goal to pick up the assist. Great finish for the second goal, even if Radecki should have done better with it. Brilliant player, really. Yours then?
Sané. Leroy Sané. Very good for the start and the finish.
Yeah.
Obviously, he got the first goal, and he was very, very good. Obviously, until he got subbed off. And just to say, just to finish off, that Allianz Arena is beautiful. And if anyone ever gets the opportunity to go visit it, definitely do.
Another stadium we've got to tick off the list.
It is fascinating. From the outside, from the inside, from the atmosphere to the lighting, it's beautiful.
Arsenal City for the race. Mate, if Arsenal City lose, what's the most before we sign off tonight, what's the most interesting outcome this weekend? Like, how can we have it as close as possible? Let's have a look. Because if... the problem is teams have now had a few games apart. Now Chelsea are 8 points off Arsenal.
Yeah.
But obviously that game in hand could take them very close. But if Arsenal City lose, Tottenham will go top of the league by 2 points. We don't want that. So Arsenal Tottenham to draw, United win, catch up a little, and with a game in hand, that'll be very interesting actually. Chelsea win. Do we need Liverpool up there? Fulham win. Brighton, by the way, are fourth with a game in hand. If Tottenham lose, then Brighton can catch them with their game in hand. I know they've got Liverpool, but Liverpool haven't looked great. Yeah. And I know they've got under a new manager now with De Zerbi, but I think De Zerbi will do well. Harry's gushing over the Allianz, get a room.
Shush, it's just a nice stadium.
Who's playing tomorrow? We'll be covering Arsenal Tottenham. There's loads of other games, but yeah, if you want to see our predictions for those, go check out Premier League predictions.
Yes.
After this, it's a video on our channel. Premier League predictions, game week 9.
Exactly. Arsenal win 3-1. We'll see. I'm wearing a swing hat right now.
I think that's what we'll call it.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's a good place. Liverpool's a fully fit squad. Yeah, I saw that Kanate is back, so that'll be really interesting. I still think they're going to lose.
Yeah. But yeah. Well, good game. Good to see some goals. Hopefully, we see some goals tomorrow. We'll be covering Arsenal versus Tottenham. There's other games going on, of course. But yeah, if you want to see our predictions for those, as I say, go check out the Premier League predictions after this. But that's what we're going to call it tonight. Join us for the streams the next 2 days. Loads of content out in the week. Of course, Champions League returns next week, so we'll be streaming twice for that. We've got UCL Fantasy out on Monday. There'll be a podcast out. There'll be all the usual FPL stuff. So much content out next week. Very exciting times. But yeah, most importantly and most urgently, join us for the streams in the next 2 days. But that is all for today. Thank you all very much for tuning in this evening. And we'll see you next time.